All righty, how you doing? Good morning, everybody. It's Uncle Bruce here from Creston, British Columbia, Canada. Defying the markets by wearing my red shirt today. I am daring the market to go lower. I'm daring it to go lower because we're running out of gas. I think we're reaching the lower end of the market. But that's just me, my opinion. We'll find out whether or not I'm right or not. But kind of wondering if we've run out of gas here. We'll see. We're still lower this morning on a bunch of our stocks, and maybe we start low and we end up higher because that's how it can sometimes work. When you get an oversold scenario, you get the first morning blowout, and then you stabilize from there, and the deals start to come around. Let's see what happens. The Dow is down 177 on the pre-market. S&P is down 1695. S&P or Nasdaq is down 12. So S&P down 17, Nasdaq down 12. Oil is down $1.24 to 71.89. So we've gone from that 75 range to 71.89 and looking weaker actually. Interesting. All of a sudden there's like, oh, the demand might not be as high as people thought it would be. They don't mention the fact that the world is drowning in oil, drowning in it. They never mention that. They never mention it. Hey, here's something to mention. ILL, I will, IWIL. Ill will is a new member of the channel. That's something worth mentioning right there. Welcome to the channel, but nice to have you here. Good morning. Nice to see you. Good morning from Michigan. Tell me, where are you folks from? Huntsville, Alabama's here. Munster, Germany. Auckland, New Zealand is here. Look at this. We are talking about folks from everywhere. I bought 18 more shares of GameStop yesterday. That's a good move. What can I say? Welcome one and welcome all to the show this morning. Nice to have you around. Talk this morning coming up too. By the way, San Diego's here, Florida's here, Virginia's here, Dallas is here, Manhattan, Madison. Good morning from Houston, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Milano, Italy, Virginia Beach. I'm in the UK. I'm from Belgium, Ottawa, Ontario. Welcome, Trish. Dallas, of course, Germany, Ohio. Good morning from Manchester. Tarapoto, Peru, Boston. Beautiful people in Boston. Mike Sullivan is here. How you guys doing? Cloudy, Florida, Liverpool in the UK. Good morning, Uncle Bruce, Virginia, Maine. Hello from Milwaukee, Kelowna, Boston. I'm here from Boston, man. What are your thoughts on GameStop, Uncle Bruce? The cheaper it gets, the more attractive it is, as far as I'm concerned. Oversold like you cannot believe. What can I say? LA, London, the Netherlands, Bristol, Berkshire County, Victoria, Liberty, North Carolina, Hamilton, Ontario, the Steel City. Morning from Omaha, Nebraska. Welcome, Maryland. Good morning, Port Charles. Morning from Ottawa, Canada. Keep up the good work. Thank you, everybody. Hungary. Who else is here? Where are you guys from here? Good morning from Washington, D.C. Hey, Larry. How's it doing? How you doing, buddy? Julie B. Dusty, I'm your Madison AL neighbor. Keosauqua, Iowa. Try to say that real fast. Maine, New Jersey, Atlanta, Colorado, Chicago, Dallas, Sheffield. Greetings from Germany, Hanover. Guten Morgen aus Deutschland. From everyone from Deutschland. Thank you. Everyone from Germany, Illinois. These GameStop dips are too sexy. What a time to be alive. Spain, Honduras. Let's go, people. Call options on Apple. Did I lose my bagel? Good morning from Winnipeg. Minnesota is here. The Netherlands, Long Beach, New York, Los Angeles, Pasadena, Highland Park, California loves Uncle B. I love Pasadena, love LA, love the whole. I just love all of it. I just do. Hello from the Netherlands, near Amsterdam, Camden, New Jersey. Hey, steady. Hi, Uncle Bruce. What are your thoughts on the Netflix potential gaming expansion? It's a no-brainer. It's a non-factor. Sorry, it's a non-factor as far as I'm concerned. Morning hype. With no substance to it. Sure, if they want to get into gaming, good luck. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. Get into the world of everybody else. It's not going to affect GameStop. I don't know where these guys come up with, oh, it's going to be bad for GameStop. I don't think so. No. Anyway, I'm Freddie from Orlando. I think it's going to hurt Netflix more because it's going to take people away from their movies over to this. They don't talk about that. Anyway, Yeatsville, New Jersey, North Carolina, Tucson, Tucson, Arizona. Barry, how you doing? Waking up in the red. Only way to go is up. We need some green days. That's right. Uncle Bruce, love from all around the world. I tell you, you guys are phenomenal. Love you guys. Iron Mountain, Michigan. Al, freaking Bama, baby. That's where I'm from. Roll Tide. Nice. Nice. Welcome one, welcome all. I'll be in Camden next month. Good morning from Scranton, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I don't have very many folks in Calgary watching me. It's great. I love it. Welcome, Calgarians. New York City. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. What happened to SOFI? A few stocks making the QQQ go higher these past days. Most stocks are down except for the big tech, Apple, Microsoft, Google. Love you, Uncle Bruce and Jen. Thank you, guys. Hello, Julie B. from Dusty. Observe thyself, morning bagel bites. Good morning, live action stock trading with Ashley. How you doing? Amber, I'm loving these GameStop discounts. Newbie, Netflix hired one person laughing out loud. Yeah, that's it. They got work to do. Years of work to do. Years. So, we'll see you around. I sold my GameStop yesterday to have at least some gains. Did the right thing, I guess. I don't know. Good morning, OT Dallas. Why SoFi keep driving? Why SoFi keep dropping? Why dropping on SoFi? Why? More sellers than buyers. 1557 in the pre-market's actually up a nickel. So, maybe it's coming back. I don't know. Anyway, everybody's here. Shorts are taking advantage of the Netflix news scaring GameStop longs. It's not going to last. I don't see the GameStop staying low for long. I see. I wouldn't be surprised if it opens in this 150 something rate and goes right to 165 to 170, just right back. I have a suspicion that there will be some buying coming in on GameStop. There's only 81,000 traded in the pre-market. I mean, are there 5 million shares in the pre-market dropping at $9? No, 80,000 shares. Hello, that's nothing. Anyone selling here? You're an idiot. But that's just me being an old man. Anyway, more sellers than buyers. Stephen, now you're getting it. See, or have you heard that from me? Okay, great. Hello from Singapore. Have you been here before? Never been to Singapore. It's on my bucket list. I really like to see that place. Queens, New York. Great people in Queens. Good morning, everybody from everywhere. Ireland is in the house. PA is here. You have one here from YYC. Another Calgarian. That's awesome. Hi there, Aaron. IFB, you fell for the tricks. Dad, we love the Bruce. Hudson Valley of New York. Oh man, that's awesome. You know what I've enjoyed doing in New York. Jen and I, we a couple of times, we've taken the ferry around Manhattan. Did you know you can take a boat around Manhattan? A lot of people think, well, no, you can only go kind of down and on or up the other side, and then you come back again. No, you can go right around Manhattan. There's a canal on the northern end there, and you can go right across and come right back down the other side. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic a little ride, and they have great commentators on the ship telling you what you're looking at, historical stuff, funny, engaging. It's great. I highly recommend it. Dave, so my take on all this red, look at the days before GameStop run up the second time. When in doubt, zoom out. Good morning from St. Augustine, Florida. I have some fantastic, incredible Floridians that are viewers of mine on this channel and on my other channel, Stock Traveling with Bruce. I am so blessed with an incredible number of wonderful Floridians. My Texans are just to die for. They are incredible. My Californian viewers, I love you guys. The Arizonans and all over the USA, incredible. Viewers from the Caribbean, all over Europe, Asia, Australia, New Zealand. It is really humbling how many viewers I have everywhere, including, of course, Canada, where I'm from Canada. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Bruno, good morning, all. Observe thyself. I took no profits. Florida, I'm here from Florida. Buying the dip. Good morning. There you go. The only real place to play a game is on an Xbox or a PlayStation. There you go. Larry, Dave Dees gets it. Philadelphia, go, SoFi. Yeah, baby. Good luck with that. Pittsburgh. Oh, Jen loves Pittsburgh. Now, of course, she loves the Steelers, so she loves Pittsburgh instantly. New Orleans, the Big Easy. They're here. Oh, you got to love this. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome all. Live action stock trading with Ashley is saying, "Hey, Bruce, analyzing the options chain, it looks like someone is buying out of the money puts to push the price down. Basically, reverse gamma squeeze. What do you think?" I don't even know what stock you're talking about. Are you talking about GameStop? I'm not sure if I have a thought on this comment or not, but there's a lot of stuff going on. Wilmington for work right now. GameStop dips hard before it booms every time. Who dat? Coco Banana. I've been doing this thing called stocks for a while. Hi, Ashley. GameStop was 70% shorted yesterday, 50% in dark pools. Florida man reporting in Orlando. Yeah, baby, Orlando. GameStop will shoot up like a slingshot. I'm tuning in to hear. I tune in to hear which calls to buy. Thanks so much for SOFI calls, Uncle B. Paper handing isn't wise. SOFI to release earnings. Yeah, this I wanted to mention today. Thank you for bringing this up. SOFI is going to release their financials on August the 12th. They're having a conference call and everything. They're setting it up. Why would they be promoting this for August on the 15th of July? They even talked about it yesterday, which is the 14th. The 14th of July, they're warning the world that they're going to do a press conference and a conference call about their their latest quarterly earnings. A month before? I mean, wow. Like, why would you want to do that? Well, I like it. I think this is great. I think that these guys are hyping the street already about their conference call 4 weeks before it's going to happen. That's a good thing. That's how you promote your stock. That's how you expose your company to analysts. You give them heads ups and say, hey, in 4 weeks we're doing our conference call, analysts. Don't miss it. Oh, and in the meantime, maybe you could check us out and you could kind of look into what we're about. You could maybe be a little more informed about us by the time we do go, on the conference call. I think this is brilliant. I think this is a real smart move. This is all being done, in a very subtle way. I like it. They're not fooling around. These guys are going to promote this stock like you cannot believe. Going to become a household name, and it's not going to be at 15 whatever dollars a share very long. Should be fun. Anyway, there you go. What else is going on? Buffalo, New York is here. Where else are these folks watching me from? This is Groot. I just want to know why you like GameStop as a company. Oh, I just like it. I just like everything about GameStop. I like the new management. I like the whole new direction. I like the fact they have 1.9 billion in cash, no debt. Oh, I like it. I picked up another one yesterday. Toronto's here. Hello, Holistic Judith from TO. I love that town. Good morning, Free Brittany. I'd love the red shirt. Good morning from Grouse Point, Michigan. Newbie, giving me a donation here. Thank you so much. Every time I view your channel, I get hungry for bagels. Bagel industry needs to sponsor Uncle Bruce. Also, hold people all the way to the moon. There you go. Thank you very much for this donation. Appreciate it. Circle Line Tour. That's right. That's the one around Manhattan. It's great. It's really great. Oklahoma's here. Yeah, baby. I'm from Pittsburgh too, says Live Action. You gotta love that. Back to work, FN. Later, people. So you waited to sell as low as possible. Congratulations. Buying one of the GameStop for every $1.50 drop. It goes down, I buy more. It goes down, I buy more. Good morning, Uncle B. Checking in from Columbus. Oh, hi. Oh, welcome. It's Limbo for Midgets. Here we go. And up the Hudson from Manhattan and back. It's a great tour. I love it. Let's see. This is the way. What else is going on? We have to buy more today. I sold 70% yesterday. I'm buying back in today. That's how I am. Hello from Rock Hill, South Carolina. Good morning and welcome, all of you. I love this. Last time I was in New York, I had a heart attack. It's not my favorite place. It's on. I wonder why. Connected. Don't forget New Hampshire. How about that? Yukon, Canada. Hey, what about this? I'm going to be from the moon shortly. Laughing. Connecticut is here. You got to love this. I had morning time to use the same. Good morning from Fresno, California. Good morning, everybody. Hello from Ormond Beach. Welcome, all of you. I love it. What else is going on here? Rockets don't launch in bad weather. They launch when it's time. It just isn't time yet. We're holding that line till it's time. Then and only then we leave the hedgie holding the bag. There you go. Southern Indiana's here. 119th thumbs up guy. I'm the 119th thumb upper, says Wally's World. Stay strong, believers. Nice when you know. Hey, thank you all. By the way, speaking of thumbs ups, thanks guys for thumbs ups on this channel. If you can throw the thumbs ups right away, right now, give this channel early momentum. That would really be great. Anna, we got Anna. Anna, you're coming in for a class. Hey, Anna, I'm looking forward to seeing you. Fantastic. We're sending 184 thumbs ups, and they're coming in nice and heavy. Thank you, everybody, helping me out. Get this channel going right now. Speaking of classes, we're doing our classes this Saturday and Sunday. I'll be doing 2 live classes, noon Eastern time. Saturday's class on this through my channel here. You can register if you like. You send me a private email. Say, Bruce, I want to be in your live class on Saturday. The Saturday class called Using Aggressive Trading Strategies to Make a Profit from Trading Stock Options. Yes, aggressive stock option strategies. You may want to be on this one. Sunday, using aggressive trading strategies to make profits from writing stock options. If you're sitting on stock, 100 shares or more of different stocks, you can utilize these for extra cash by writing call options. We're going to get into some aggressive call and put writing strategies Saturday and Sunday. We're going to be talking about this. Cost of the class, $150 US. 2 hours at least is how long we take per class. It's a lot cheaper than spending an hour with me privately for $400 an hour. Here we have an intimate number of people in the live class. Jennifer handles the questions. We do it just like this. I'm on the camera, you're not, and you just type in your questions and join in. We did our first 2 classes last weekend. You can now watch those 2 classes going to my website, stockmarkerswithbruce.ca. Being from Canada, we are .ca as opposed to .com. So stockmarkerswithbruce.ca. Head over to the website, go to the classes subsection there. You can watch class number 1, class number 2. Costs you $100 to watch the reruns. These are edited. They're still about almost 2 hours long. You get a lot of info in there, just a ton. And you will make money. You will make more money than it'll cost you to watch it. I can tell you that right now. You will make money. Looking forward to it. Another student has just registered in. So if you want to join my classes this weekend, send me an email. Just say, hey, Bruce, I would love to join your Saturday class or your Sunday class, or both. And we'll send you an invite so that you can you can register in, because we need to know exactly how many are going to be there. We keep the numbers low on the lives. Excuse me. Excuse me. A little tickle there. Looking forward to this Saturday and Sunday, noon Eastern for 2 hours. If you can't make the live class, don't worry about it. Come by the time Monday, Tuesday rolls around next week, the first 4 classes will now be in the website. And then next weekend, next Monday, Tuesday, there will be 6 classes in the website. And you can watch any of those anytime you want. You don't have to buy 20 classes from me. You don't have to buy a whole course for thousands of dollars. You just watch the lesson you want. Want to watch lesson number 1, lesson number 4, lesson number 9, just one at a time, and take your time. Watch them as many times as you like. Fantastic. Thank you, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Uncle Bruce, for changing my life. Those of you who are members, thank you for being here. As always, you have your bagels beside your names. You get to use the emojis and everything else. Love you. Those of you who are not members, we're opening up the chat this morning for members and non-members. Please be respectful. It's PG rated. Thank you all for being here. Let's see what the markets are going to give us. We have a ways to go yet, 45 minutes before we open for the day. I've got GameStop at 156.80 right now on 86,000 shares. And there's just nothing going on. I don't know if these shares are going to stay down here very long. I really don't know if this price range is going to last. We have come down about $30, $40 in the last week or two. Even 2 weeks, we've dropped over $70. This is oversold. We may have a bit of a snapback, but one never knows when it happens. When it happens, no one warns you. No one gives you a heads up and says, "Oh, hey, by the way, we're about to go up $20 a share. Maybe you want to get in now." No one's going to tell you this. It's just going to happen, and you're going to go, "I should have bought that. Why didn't I do that? I always miss the dips." What can I say? It is what it is. What else is going on here? Hey, Bruce. Uncle Bruce, should I buy that pimp cane? Would an addition of a cane be overboard when my head gets too inflated with the gains? I got to tell you guys, just so you know, I posted a photo yesterday of what you guys might turn into when you start making a lot of money on these stock picks we've been talking about here. A lot of you keep saying to me, I'm not going to change, Bruce. I'm going to be the same person I've always been. I'm not changing my ways. I'm just going to stay exactly the way I've always been. Don't worry about me, getting kind of jiggy with it or like that. It's not going to happen. I'm going to be the same person that I've always been, and you don't have to worry about me. It's not like like I won the lottery and now my attitude has changed. And so I thought, I would show off an image here that might reflect just how you folks might change if you make the kind of money I think you're going to make with your GameStop shares and your SOFI and all those contracts you're sitting on. Here you go. Here it is right here. There you go, right there. There's the new you. Watch out. Should you get a cane fuzzy hat like that? Yeah, I just worry that you guys are going to get into the velvet look and get the big cape on there, or put on a fancy suit with a frilly shirt. I wonder if any of you guys are you're gonna head over to the local used car dealer. You're gonna try to get yourselves one of these Eldorados from 1986, with the big hood on it, and get it all dolled up. I wonder. You guys talk the talk, but I don't know if you're gonna walk this walk. This is gonna be something. I'll be watching you guys talk about GameStop. Oh my gosh! Please talk about GameStop. Talk about something. Please talk, Bruce. Just don't sit there. Just talk. Okay. What's the reason you believe GameStop should be over 200? Because I think it's going to go over 400, and I think it's going to go over 800, and then it's going to reach 1,000. So naturally, the reason that it'll go over 200 is it's on its way to 1,000. See, you can't get there unless you go past the $200 level. It's in the way, but it's only temporarily in the way, because then it just, But anyway, I have a feeling that there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we're just not being filled in on right now. I think GameStop is very busy, very active behind the scenes with a lot of changes, a lot of projects on the go. We know the fulfillment center now, there's one being built in Reno. They got the one being built now in York, Pennsylvania. It's telling me these guys are spending a bunch of money, millions of dollars, to set up 2 new distribution centers, one for the Northeast, one for the West. They've got Grapevine, Texas, gigantic warehouse there for the South, and so they are covering the US of A. They've got a warehouse, I believe, in Australia. They have one in Ontario, Mississauga, Ontario, I believe UK. They are setting up for global distribution of their of product, and they're becoming e-commerce. They're going e-commerce, and when you become an e-commerce company, your financials are measured in a different way than if you're a brick and mortar. And I believe that as every month goes by, more and more leases are coming up for expiry on the existing stores that they have. And I have a feeling that more and more leases are not being renewed. They're just letting leases run out. They've already targeted their stores. They already know which of the GameStop stores will not be retained. They will let them go. Do not be surprised if on January and February of next year, a ton of stores disappear, because they'll run them now until Christmas. They'll take advantage of one last Christmas go. They'll do a bunch of blow-offs of expired merchandise, blow a bunch of crap out of there, and then drop off another 1,000 stores. And again, every year, just dropping them off as they switch over to the e-commerce system, because this company is going to become Chewified, just like Chewy is a pet online entity now running profits and billions in market cap, much higher than GameStop. GameStop is going that direction. It's the same founder. The founder of Chewy is the shareholder of GameStop now, the number one guy, Mr. Cohen. And so the Chewification of GameStop is underway, right underneath our noses, happening as we speak. And a lot of this is really happening quickly, and we don't see it because we're not in those offices. But I tell you, I think they're busy. Netflix doing streaming video games is nothing. GameStop will be so much more than just that. Netflix doesn't even hold a candle. I agree. I agree. As a matter of fact, we have to thank Netflix. They're giving us a lot of publicity today. Not helping the stock at this moment, but I think it'll help the stock shortly, because I think that as the street figures out that this Netflix is a nothing burger, will have no effect on GameStop whatsoever. The GameStop shares will just go much, much higher because of more awareness. But that's just this guy talking. What can I say? They are giving us a chance to stock up. That's right. Pick this stuff up. Calls on SOFI. Well, SOFI is definitely on sale. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. People have been offering SOFI at some pretty good prices the last little while. You kind of wonder, why would anyone want to be selling SOFI down here? And now that we know about the call, the earnings call coming up for August. Yeah, something tells me I think they have good news to talk to us about. I think they can't wait to talk to the market about how many more people have signed up for SOFI services. How many hundreds of thousands, if not now into the millions. They're approaching 3 million plus what they call members, which are customers signing up for business on SOFI. This thing is growing leaps and bounds. They'll be at 10 million in the next year or two, easily over 10 million. Yeah, these guys are going to make a lot of money. 15.58 is the price of the stock right now, up 6 cents on 176,000 pre-market. That's what we got. Okay, let's see what's happening. Wow, here we go. I sold a majority of my AMC to buy more GameStop. Let's go. SOFI does earnings call. Excellent news. Everyone excited. Stock goes to 12. Welcome to the stock market. There you go. SOFI owner here. Welcome, SOFI owners. There's a bunch of you in this channel, and like I say, I think you guys are going to do fine. Let's see what else is going on. Hartford is here. Hey, Hartford, Connecticut. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Yeah, no debt. GameStop works for me. That's right. No debt. 1.9 billion cash in the bank. Sales are rising. Stores are all open again. They're firing on all cylinders. They're converting into an e-commerce company. You really should be getting into this stock. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, there it is. What can I say? What else? Hi, everybody. Hi from the cheap seats. Hey, Justin Brent. How you doing, man? Welcome. All of you who are here that are members or not members, welcome to the show this morning. Hope you're having a good morning. Hope we're going to see you make a bunch of money today. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah. Hello from Salzburg, Australia. Hey, how about that? Fantastic. Salzburg, Austria. Fantastic. That's nice. This is so good. Well, hello from the land of confusion. Yes. Welcome one. Welcome all. Hello. Working in Tulsa, Oklahoma today, but I'm from Houston, Texas. Good morning. Hey, Kevin. How you doing, buddy? Nice to have you here. Wow, just got $500 from the IRS on a child tax credit. I did not request it. Everybody with kids getting money today. They think they're shipping out 30 billion today. 30 billion lands today. Every month now, you're going to get this dough all year long, and they're trying to make it permanent. So get ready. Good morning or afternoon from Gloucester, the UK. Is this fantastic? Freddie A. Paulino, Uncle Bruce, your channel, great, love the content. Always giving you thumbs up, so love you. Thank you so much, Freddie. Fabulous. We got Brisbane, Australia in the house too. Rhode Island is here. How about this? You gotta love this. Thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody. Appreciate this so much, helping me out this morning. Thumbs ups are here. Thumbs ups here from ATX. Thank you, everybody. See you Sunday, Aurora. Yeah, Anna, I will see you Sunday. That is great. Aurora sent me an email this morning saying, Bruce, I want to be in your Sunday class. If you got any room left, please send me an invite. Invite sent. Aurora has paid for her tuition for Sunday. She's in. You're in like a dirty shirt. You're in. Can't wait to see you guys. This is going to be fun. Good morning from Poconos, the Poconos in Pennsylvania. Fabulous. Thank you. I took a picture of the chalkboard at my local bagel store here in New York. It read, "You can't buy love, but you can buy bagels." Made me think of you. I can email it to you if you want. Next time you're over see those guys, you tell them that Uncle Bruce says hi from YouTube. You let them know that there's a bagel fan here promoting bagels, and that they're good guys. And you tell them that this YouTuber, he's a supporter of theirs. That would be great. Thank you. I'd love to see a photo of that. Fantastic. Oh, this is good stuff. Definitely sending that email. There you go, Amber. We'll look for your email and we'll get you an invite to whatever channel, whichever show you want, whichever class you want to get into. and we'll go from there. VACQ expect to merge the next 3 months. We're just waiting for the date of the shareholder meeting. That's all I'm waiting for. Just tell me the date. I'll promote it to the world. It's so easy. Yeah. What can I say? 2 more GameStop 156.01. There you go. What can we say? Let's see. Lots of folks here today. Welcome all of you to the show this morning, to the channel. As I try to keep up with all of these comments that are coming through here. Can't do it. Too many. Just too many. Thank you, all of you. Every last one of you who are here. Man, are you guys really coming through here? This is awesome stuff. An intern bought bagels this morning. VACQ rocks. Yeah, baby. 1555 right now on SOFI. 157.11 on GameStop. Looks a little better. Looks like it's going for 158 on GameStop right now. Opened a SOFI account, bank account, and a SOFI investment account yesterday. Going to use it to buy more SOFI shares today. So Synth, right on. Jeffrey's notes buy rating on ATIP, $12 target price. Very good. Let's see. Yeah, I'd like to ask your international community, Uncle Bruce, if they can recommend a broker who will allow me to trade U.S. options, calls, and puts. I'm based in the U.K., but any broker in Italy would be okay too. There are numbers. I think, what was that called? Something brokers. Man, I keep forgetting the name. Something brokers. It's not independent brokers. You know what I'm talking about, folks. Help us out. Help us out. All right, GameStop 157. Someone just said. Anyway, here we go. Greetings, Uncle Bruce. Good morning, Jambalaya. Interactive brokers. There, I keep thinking international brokers. It's interactive brokers. I think that's the name of the firm you may want to look into. I think it's one of them. There's a few other firms in Europe that you can use for options. Some folks might have some. Yeah, Tastyworks and interactive brokers. Tastyworks is another one. That's right. You may want to look into these guys. Great. Thanks, you guys. Thank you. Good morning, everybody, from Kevin Finch. Hi, Kevin Finch. Good morning. GameStop back to 155. Now back to 156. We're jumping in dollars back and forth and back and forth. Only 106,000 traded. We are 28 minutes away from the opening right now. The Dow is off 160 this morning. We got the S&P down 1495. NASDAQ just turned it around and is now positive. It was negative all morning. It's now positive 1.75, now 2.5 points. Oil down $1.06 to 72 a barrel. Yeah. We're going to see how this all goes. More talk this morning coming out about China listed stocks in the U.S. The word on the street beginning to spread. Delistings are coming for probably all China stocks. Any Chinese-based entity listed in the New York Exchange, NASDAQ, U.S. markets, do not be surprised if by the end of the year they're all delisted and they will no longer trade in the USA. The war is on. There's an economic war on, and these salvos just keep going back and forth and back and forth. If you are into any of these Chinese stocks, get out. Run, Forrest, run. Get out of there. Even what's that gal's name? Kathy Wood, is that her name? You know, the gal who's the superstar trader with the ETFs. She bailed out. They bailed out of all China stocks. They got out entirely. Get out of China stocks and stay out. They're going to be delisted. They're unfit for listing because of a lack of transparency. Chinese Communist Party. The word also has been coming out that senior Chinese communist officials, not the ones that you see on camera, not the ones that we know about. We're talking about the high tier people, really the gangsters at the top. These guys own stock in all of these Chinese stocks, and they use the U.S. listings to launder money through the U.S. and stash it offshore, so that they screw their own people in China by being allowed to live the lavish lifestyle, keep the Chinese depressed, a little human genocide just to kind of mix things up. But they're able to utilize the U.S. listings as a way to launder money and get the yuan out of China, convert it to American money or euros, and stash it around the world, while the regular Chinese average individual can't even buy a U.S. dollar if they wanted to. All kinds of problems. In any event, these folks are systematically utilizing all of these U.S. listings to do all this, and it's against their own laws. But then again, if you're the lawmaker, who's gonna stop you? And so it sounds like U.S. Government officials and regulators are going to put a stop to this. They have been putting sanctions on some of these folks, but that could really ramp up now. But I think that the ultimate way to do it is they're going to just delist these entities. And so that if they are long stock, the only way they can sell the stock is if they sell it on their own exchanges in Shanghai, wherever. And then they'll be back in front of their own regulators. But of course, Chinese regulators aren't going to regulate senior Chinese communist officials, because you don't mess with the Godfather and his pals. I mean, there are certain guys you don't touch. And in the hierarchy of the mafia, there's certain guys that are Teflon. You don't touch certain guys, and that's what the Chinese regulators will not do. When it comes to Jack Ma and Alibaba, they touch these guys. And Jack Ma is under house arrest, has been now for almost 2 years, and is incommunicado. You don't hear a single syllable from Jack Ma anymore. He's under house arrest. He's been told to shut the hell up. And no media outlet will talk to him because they don't want to lose their license. Go figure. The mafia runs everything. And so we're seeing this systematic shutdown of entrepreneurs in China with foreign listings. And as this goes forward, you're eventually going to notice that Chinese listings will disappear off the U.S. exchanges and will not be welcomed back. So get out of any ETF you have that has China exposure in any way, shape, or form. Be careful with your mutual funds. Make sure you get rid of those. Double check the portfolios of your ETFs and your mutual funds, because you might be exposed to China stock. And you're asking for it. You're just setting yourself up for not a good time. And yeah, these guys are just one piece of work. I'll tell you that right now. What they're doing to Hong Kong, an outrage, and the world is silent. It's disturbing how quiet America and Canada and the rest of the Western world really are when it comes to what's happening in Hong Kong. Hong Kong is being crushed, absolutely being crushed. And if anyone is in Hong Kong, I can only say to the kids, any of you watching me, you're based in Hong Kong, get out of there. Go to Singapore. Go to Taiwan. Just get out. Get out while the getting is good, because the flights are going to get cut down. You're not going to be able to get out. Your paperwork will be denied. You have a limited window. You have an open door policy with Canada, the UK, and other countries to come on in with your passports. But I don't know how much longer your passports will be valid, because sooner or later the Chinese authorities will nullify your status, and you're going to be a prisoner in China. You're not going to get out. You're not going to be allowed out. I cannot emphasize it enough. I've seen it too many times. I'm too old to be fooled. That's the difference between me and a 30-year-old. I'm just too old to be fooled. And it's a pathetic situation. In any event, there you have it. What can I say? It's the old man ranting against China. I got to bring it up from time to time, and I hate to bore you about it, but I got to tell you folks, there is some serious crap happening between the United States, Canada, and China, and Europe, and it is not being covered by the national media in any big way. It's just not being covered very, very heavily, and it is ugly. It is really ugly, and I think the trading tariffs aren't going away. As a matter of fact, I think they might go higher. There might be higher duties on Chinese-made product. Why Apple continues to deal so heavily in China is beyond me, other than the fact that they want in on that domestic market. I suppose that's what they're doing. But I have noticed little baby steps that Apple has been doing lately about opening plants and developing their product elsewhere. But I mean, Apple is an absolute China company. I mean, it's everything is made in China for Apple. To me, I'm amazed that they're not moving quicker to get out of there. Tesla heavily involved in the Shanghai thing. I get it. You want the Chinese market. Yeah, I see it. But I don't know, man. I wonder the next 10, 20 years could be pretty ugly between the West and the Chinese authorities, because China is trying to flex their muscles, and they're trying to flex their muscles economically, politically, and now militarily is the next step. Watch for it. Watch for military moves from China regarding their neighbors. Watch for it. It's coming. It's absolutely coming, without a doubt. It's coming, and it's not going to be pretty. Anyway, there you have it. That's where I'm at. Hey, by the way, did you guys hear this news this morning? I was stumped at this. I heard this morning that South Korea is talking about launching a manned missions to the moon. They want to send astronauts to the moon. This is South Korea. They want to send manned missions to space, to the moon, and they had some sort of spokesperson, spokeswoman. I'm not sure if she's a government official or just a media person, justifying why would South Korea send mankind to South Korea, and it was because of national security. And I'm going, huh? The moon is a national security concern for South Korea? Say what? What we talking about here, Willis? I have all I can guess on this is if you can precisely land a lander with human beings on the surface of the moon, you are capable of manufacturing highly precise intercontinental ballistic weapons. That's where it comes from. And so if you can show off to China that you can land items on the moon precisely and safely, you're showing China that any local town or village or military base in China can be targeted by the South Koreans too. And maybe that's really what we're dealing with here, because I'm certain that's all it is. It is a reaction to military threats against one neighbor and another. And these guys live 100 miles from each other. I mean, it is just a powder keg of crap over there, and sooner or later it's going to blow. And you just got to wonder, man, oh man, how twitchy are these people? It is getting scary over there. Anyway, there it is. The only weapon that we have as individuals is the economic weapon. And if we don't buy made in China goods, then it hurts them. And maybe that's the way we have to do it. We have to make our thoughts known with how certain countries operate by checking the label. Where is this made? Who is really distributing this stuff? Is this really an American product, a European product, Canadian? Where is this ultimately manufactured? Who am I enriching? Which communist officials are getting bribes from this company and this company and this company to be able to export to the U.S. and Canada? Maybe there's ways to stop that. And one way is that the goods just don't sell over here anymore, because if it's made in China, maybe it's blacklisted. Just saying. Just saying. There's weapons we have. Boycotts are one of them. But I'm the only one talking about it, as you probably have gathered. And I hate to bore you with it. So let's move on. I don't want to do anything. Yeah, Jack Ma. We haven't heard from him. You're not going to hear from Jack Ma. He's under house arrest. You're not going to hear a word from Jack Ma. He's not getting out. He's got a private jet. He'd love to take off. He can't get to the airport. Can't get out. There you go. Anyway, there it is. Welcome, everybody. Nice to have you here. What can I say? Yeah, Uncle Bruce, what retaliation could China impose on U.S. companies doing business with China? Could the U.S. also ban companies? Look, bottom line, America buys, 100 times more from China than China buys from America? So there's nothing to lose. These guys, they don't buy our stuff. The only stuff the Chinese want from Canada and the U.S. really food. They want the food. They want the wheat, the barley, the agricultural goods. That's what they want. And of course, U.S. farmers are addicted to the China market. Absolutely addicted to it. They would rather sell to China for cash than sell to America for a decent price. Sorry, farmers. You chase the money. I get it. Here in Creston here, We have strawberries being grown just 10 miles out of town here. World-class quality strawberries. We don't buy them here. We can't buy them here. They're not for sale. They are packaged and immediately trucked to Vancouver onto 747 cargo container planes to Japan for top dollar. Japan buys all of Wendell's strawberries, world-class, top-notch strawberries. They are not for sale in this country. They're for sale over there at triple, quadruple the price they can get here. These local farmers aren't idiots, neither in the U.S. either. They're extremely bright. There are no dumb farmers anywhere in North America. They're all geniuses. They all know what they're doing. They have secured huge subsidies from their governments, and they have a huge voting bloc, and they scare every politician into giving them exactly what they want when they want it. And then they have subsidies and protections all over the place to protect their markets and make us pay top dollar for their goods. These guys are lobbyists to the nth degree. You think healthcare lobbyists are good? You think defense contractor lobbyists are good? Talk to some farmer lobbyists. These guys are pretty sharp. I've been doing it since the teens, the 1900s, 1920s and 30s through the Depression. They haven't forgotten. They will never give up how to promote their business. They know what they're doing, but they are some of the most incredible exporters of their merchandise. And the biggest market in the world, China. They're hungry. There's 1.3 billion of them, and they can't make enough of their own product, and they want the higher quality goods. I say, hey, why don't you put a tariff on this stuff? Why don't we put a tariff on exports of food to China? Maybe that'll smarten them up, wake them up a little bit. I don't know. I'm just asking. Just one guy. I'm just a guy. Just a guy, probably upsetting one of the most powerful countries in the world. What can I say? What can I tell you? Okay. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here. Nice to see you. It's good to have you. And, we're doing the best we can with what we can do. We got trolls in here. Do we have trolls? We have to let them go. We have to let trolls go if we've got trolls. That's the problem we have when we occasionally open up the chat to everybody. We get the odd troll from time to time. Anyway, thank you all for being here this morning with me. I appreciate it very much. I'm going to say goodbye to my non-members and say, hey, folks, love you guys. Virtually every one of you who are non-members, I know are subscribers to this channel, and I so appreciate it. Thank you for following my channel and all of our exploits. And please consider becoming members. If you do, you will get content from time to time. You'll get private messages sent to you from yours truly because we do member alerts, including stock tips, stock updates, and also information on our classes. And again, thank you all of you for joining me this morning already. It's great that you're here. And of course, I love you guys. Love having you as part of my channel. And again, thank you for being here this morning so far. We're going to go member only now. So here we go. Thank you again. We'll see you guys later. And here we go. Comments are now for members only for today's show. Thank you all for being here. Fabulous. It's nice to see all of you. And welcome to the Stock Markets with Bruce channel with your buddy Uncle Bruce. We have 395 thumbs ups, and I appreciate that so much. Keep those thumbs ups coming in, folks. That would be tremendous. I love you guys for all that. And again, we really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. Richard, you take care, buddy. I love you. You guys are awesome. Alexander, we love you, man. Old Ricky, Jonathan, Momo, Coco Banano, have a great day. All you guys, thank you so much. Anyway, let's see what's happening. Big Bear is here. Good morning, Ashley, Wally, Colin, Calf. Welcome. Nice to have you around. Good morning, one and all. Let's see what's going on. What can we say, Kayla? It happens. And this is why the channel went private. Why this channel went with a membership scenario, because 99% of the folks out there are fabulous, but there are those others, and we have to do this to kind of keep it together. Anyway, welcome one and welcome all. Good morning, all of you, and thanks for being here. 941 of you here. We're about 11 minutes away from the opening of the day. GameStop 159, just touched 159 now. on the GameStop shares. I wonder if we're not even going to trade in the 150s when we actually open. Will we actually open in the 160s and never have traded in the 150s on the actual market? That's possible. We've had 136,000 trade, but we're now at 159.42. We're quickly coming up here on the GameStop shares because I think the GameStop shareholders are figuring out this announcement with Netflix is a nothing burger. To us, it means nothing. We're going e-commerce. Whatever they're doing, good luck to those guys. Those guys are into competition with a whole bunch of other players. They're going to spend millions and millions to get a sliver of the business. GameStop is going a whole different direction, I think. I don't think this has anything to do with GameStop's demise whatsoever. Just my hunch here. Just to be sure, Bruce. Just to be sure, you talk about options, not warrants. That's right. I talk about options. Yes, stock options for SPACs. Buy long-term contracts, long-term, next January or later if you can. With Gonzo wants to know, with the expected announcements from SOFI next month, would in-the-money calls in October be good? Much more expensive going out to January. Well, you can get October in the money, sure. If you can pick off maybe 1250s, 10s on the SOFI, the stock's 1563, up 11 cents right now. You know, if you can get 1250s or 15s October and they're at a good price, load up. Yeah, for sure. I absolutely go with that. Mr. Fabulous here. Welcome, Mr. Fabulous. Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. I kind of like having non-members in the chat from time to time. Makes it more fun. Any thoughts on SoFi earnings coming up? I think it'll be interesting, Nicholas, because here the company is promoting this conference call a month from now. It's August the 12th. It's like way out there. It's not tomorrow. It's like 3-4 weeks from now. They've got something to talk about. I think they really want the media to hear what they have to say, and I think what they have to say will be very good for the stock and the company. I just get the impression that they're signing up so many millions of people as new customers that they want the world to know that they are exploding. They're just growing out exponentially, and I think they want the world to know about it. And so, could the stock be already at 20 bucks by the time that meeting happens? Could be. Could that conference call take it to 25? Yeah, could. It's 1565, kids. We're on a super discount sale here. Anyway, looks bullish the last 45 minutes. Yeah, 159.98 on GameStop. We're going to 160 now. Going in. We're going higher. We're going higher. All right. Fresh and free stock markets with Bruce. I like that you opened this up for short time to everyone. It's good thought for pre-market. That is why you asked where everyone was from. You know, many of us already laughing out loud. You betcha. I want the channel to know. I want all of you to know you are part of a global family. 160.74 on GameStop. It's not even at just 160. It's 160.74 going to 61. There is no stock for sale here. If you think it traded thousands of shares at every dime all the way down into the 155 range, think again. It just dropped 10 bucks. It's 161 right now. It traded on 30,000 shares at 155. All artificial, all bunk, 161.40. It is now running back. Anyone selling here is an idiot. 161.70. Anyone and selling it here is a moron. They don't know what they're doing. They've lost their minds. 161.70 going to 162. Like I say, it's down 592 at the moment, but it's coming on pretty quick. Anyway, thank you everybody. Appreciate you all being here. Okay. Well, Perry Page, that's an interesting question. Another potentially stupid question. Uncle, how much of an impact do you think automated algorithmic trading is starting to have on the market itself? This has been part of the market for 20 years. This isn't like today, yesterday, this month, last month. This has been going on a long time, and the debate has been raging for decades. It's still down to the bottom line. It's people's money we're talking about, not machines' money. It's people's money, and so there's a lot of emotion in here, and that will never go away. All right, there you go. No one's leaving GameStop because of Netflix. You got to be kidding me. This is ridiculous. I'm going to tell you, if they flash crash GameStop to 100, I'm yodeling the whole portfolio. I'm getting in there. Let's see here. Thank you all for being here. Let's see. Moving on here. Yeah, consumers have the power. Maybe one day the corporations will have no choice back to local manufacturing because we deemed it as the war with China. Exactly. Buy USA made, buy North American made, avoid Chinese goods. I think GameStop dip has more to do with out of the money puts expiring tomorrow than Netflix. Well, 160.95 right now. We're pushing 161. I think we're going higher. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Thank you, No Mass Site. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Love that you're here. Fabulous. And here we go. I'm wondering if GameStop will team with Amazon Video Games. They follow them on Twitter. Welcome, welcome, No Mass Site. Welcome. Let's see. Good day, everybody. Let's see if we have a good day today. They won't team with Amazon. They want to compete with Amazon. There you go. Let's see. What else have we got going on here? We've got SOFI at 15.60 up 12 cents right now in the pre-market. Alrighty. And 161.15 right now on the stock. That's right. GameStop going higher. Amber. Hi, Amber. Welcome to the channel. A new member, Amber. Love this. My female contingent continues to grow. I have so many gals joining this channel. I love this. Jen is thrilled that so many female members are joining this channel. I suspect that we have one of the highest counts of female members of any of the stock channels out there. You gals are more than welcome to be here. No question is a dumb question. It's just the dumb host from time to time being stupid. Thank you all for being here and coming on in here to this group. You're more than welcome to be here. I love it. We're trying to find ways to help you get rich. That's my objective here. Can try to help you get rich. 161.50. We're going higher. We're going higher on GameStop. Look out, baby. Welcome, Amber. Glad you guys are all with us today. We're trying to figure out ways to get richer and richer and richer. It's a simple strategy, really. We're 4 minutes away from the opening. Let's see what we can do. What we're going to do here. Can we all agree we're just freaking fabulous? Let's just say that. Let's just understand that. My woman's intuition told me there will be a sale today. To get the pass up, there's bargains here. Yep. What can I say? There are bargains here. Live with Ashley. I'll just use contracts for my mother of all short stills to keep my shares. Girls rule, boys drool. I hear you there. Red shirt, so mean, Uncle Bruce. I'm defying the market to go down. I'm seeing. Go ahead, come on down. We got buyers down here. Give us this cheap stuff. Come on. 160.10 right now on GameStop. SoFi now at 15.66, up 14 cents on the pre-market. 333,000 volume on SoFi this morning. SoFi is up. Ashley, this is the way. GameStop is a bargain at 160. It is. It's a bargain. Here we go. Boys go to Mars to get more cars, so deal with that. How about that? Red shirt says we can go lower. We can't go lower. We can go lower. Who knows? Oh, man. Everybody, thank you for being here today. Let's have some fun and make some money today. We're getting ready to open in 2-3 minutes. Well, of course, you know what that means. With two minutes to go before the critical opening hour, CNBC has commercials. There you go. There you go. Right at the, instead of having brokers on the floor, reporters on the floor of the exchange talking to the floor traders, getting the up-to-the-minute vibe from the guys on the floor, we have commercials. Well, there you go. You got to love it. It's a business, baby. It's a business. What can I say? It's just a business. Nothing personal. It's just a business. 23andMe, 1033, down 4 cents to start the day. Gore's Holdings sitting at 13.98, up 3 cents to start the day. What else have we got going on? ATI Physical Therapy, 8.75, up 40 cents to start the day. We're looking at Starboard at 9.96, no changes there. Vector Acquisition, 10.58, down 4 cents. IBM, 139.39, down 43 cents, just to tease all the IBM option holders even more, to torture them even more. Kramer's going. The Dow is up 3 of the past 4 days, fails to close above 35,000 lately. We're down 168 on the Dow to start the morning, or at least at the end here of our pre-market. S&P is down 14, but NASDAQ is plus 6 points because it has gone the upper direction. Crude oil down $1.08. We're down to a minute to go before we start to trade. Good morning, everybody. I'm glad you're here. New channel idea: Bargoons, Bargoon bagels with Bruce. Bruce and Jen Traveler. We're looking for the best tasting, lowest cost bagels. Price is not a matter. It's price no object. A good tasting bagel is a good tasting bagel. That's all she wrote. Oh my goodness! What can I say? We don't have any contracts expiring today, by the way, Calf. Today's Thursday. There are no options expiring today. They expire tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Today is just Thursday, so it's just a regular day. So we'll see what's going on tomorrow, Cap. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Okay, 159.50 on GameStop. 163 is the down dip on the market. Let's try to get the opening going here. The bell is a ringing. They're ringing the bell, baby. Ding, 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 ding. We are ringing the bell now. Let's see what's going on. It's Fahrenheit 82 Fahrenheit in Denmark. It's as hot as the surface of the sun. Oh my gosh. I know, Bruce. Ding, ding, ding. I'm asking about tomorrow. Oh, I hear you. Well, we'll find out tomorrow, my friend. We'll see what's going on with this market today and how it all reacts. But, options don't really lead the market. The market leads options, to be honest. That's really what happens. Anyway, that's what's going on. I need IBM to go on over 142, says John. Then I need it now. There you go. We talked about GameStop all morning. Oh, yes, Nick. Where have you been, Nick? Oh, my gosh. The U.S. West Coast would kill for 82 Fahrenheit. We'd kill for that right now. Yeah, 100,000 traded first minute. Let's take a look at the markets right now. We've got SOFI up a penny right now, 15.53 on 500,000 shares. We've got GameStop at 160.16, 162.83 now, going to 163, 164. GameStop is coming on, still down 479 on 333,000. ATIP, no trades yet. AMC, 32.88, down 56 cents. It was a lot worse off in the pre-market than it is right now. Gore's up a nickel to $14. 23andMe up 10.25, down 12 cents. Back to SoFi, 15.57, up a nickel, 524,000. GameStop, 163.06 now, 164.18 on GameStop. Popping up again, going higher at the moment. Still down 365 on the morning, but nowhere near 152. We were at 152 in the pre-market for like this much. We've had more stock trade on GameStop already than traded all pre-market. We're at 389,000 on GameStop. 164.61, down 301 on GameStop. 164.68 now. So we're coming on GameStop. 15.48 on SoFi, down 4 cents at this moment on 682,000 shares. ATIP up 18 cents to 8.53. We've got AMC down 1 penny. AMC is now up a penny. AMC is positive on 8.3 million shares. AMC has gone positive. GameStop 164.50, 164.35, 164.50 coming on right now, only down 278 a share on GameStop. It's coming on. AMC is up 12 cents right now. Gore's went up 4 cents to 13.99. 23andMe down 12. Fifth Wall up a penny. Vector up 3 cents. Navsite down a penny. Starboard unchanged. IBM right now down 95 cents to 138.87. Unfortunately, to start the morning. Dow is down 76 only. That's nowhere near the 160 we were looking at just 3 minutes ago. The Dow is now down only 69 points. S&P down 8.9 and NASDAQ down 28 at the moment. Oil down 92 cents a barrel. GameStop 166.20, down $1.43. That's all we have on the GameStop down dip. 475,000 traded, 166, 165 on the GameStop as it is jumping and chopping up here. There is not a lot of stock for sale here, and it's being gobbled up right now by bargain hunters. This Netflix thing is bunk. There is nothing to it. It's not going to have an effect on GameStop at all. It's a bargain. What can I say? Where are we going, baby? What's going to happen? We're going to keep an eye on this. It's a bargain. I will take it. GameStop under 200 is a tasty dip. I'll take your entire stock. We'll watch this as it, jumps up and back, up and up. SoFi is now up a nickel, 15.57 a share, 851,000 shares. As we are beginning to settle in here, 15.60 on SoFi, up 8 now, and GameStop 164.47. NASDAQ down 54 points, the S&P down 12, Dow down 90 at the moment. Netflix price target raised to 620 from 600 at UBS. I don't believe it. I think Netflix is overpriced at $5, whatever they're at now. I think they're $100 overpriced. They're trading at 66 times earnings, and they are running out of options to make more money. They have raised their prices now a couple of times in the last couple of years. They can't do it again. I think it's dead money. I would not be into Netflix right now, but that's just, this old ancient man who doesn't know anything. 165 on GameStop. That much I do know. 165 on the GameStop. 165.56 coming on again for GameStop. Can it run up to 170 and beyond? Yep, it could easily do that. We have AMC up $1. AMC's up $1.40 now. 34.84. Watch the buying come into GameStop right behind it. 166 here. We're about to crack 166 again on GameStop. The high is 166.80, and we're about to hit 166 again. What can I say? We are going to run this thing higher. I think GameStop's about to turn positive. Just hang tight here. Up 6 cents on SOFI, 15.58. Up 12 cents on ATIP. AMC up $1.30. Gores is up 6 cents. So a bunch of our SPACs are popping up a little bit. No surprise. They were under nothing but pressure the last 4 or 5 days. Everything's oversold here. We have a snap rally in the midst, and we're due for one. Fifth wall up a penny. Vector up 8 cents. So we have a couple of gains here. IBM down only 54 cents. Coming on now. 15.60 on SoFi. GameStop is up 167.85. It's up 23 cents. It's going through to 170 here. I think GameStop's about to hit 170 here in minutes. It just turned positive for the day. AMC up $1.85, 35.28. I think we got to move here. Here we go. You're seeing it too. It's not just me. You're all watching it. Going for 166, 167, 168. We're going higher, kids. We're going higher. We're in the green on GameStop. No surprise. To hell with Netflix. There you go. What can I say? Let's see here. Yeah. Well, those are comments I don't want to get into. Uncle Bruce, what is the strategy behind selling deep in the money covered calls? What's the strategy behind selling deep in the money? They are auto exercised at the end. There's no chance of the option expiring, right? At this point, to get exercised, why not sell? Well, deep in the money calls, if you have enough of a premium on top of that, that's the strategy. You will take your exercise price plus the premium now, which could be above and beyond the book value of the entire deal. That's what you're looking for. 165 GameStop right now, 166. We're jumping around, but we're going higher. I think we're going higher. Only rally I want to see SoFi up $3 a share. It's now up 18 cents to 15.70 on SoFi. That's the high of the day. We're up 1 penny on ATIP. We're up 87 cents on AMC. We're up 6 cents on Gores. And what can we say? Away we go. Away we go. Anyway, there you have it. 1570 on 1576 on SoFi. We're going even higher. We're going even higher on the SoFi, and your GameStop is jumping around 163, 164, 165. We're jumping around all over the place. Let's see what we got. Let's see where we're going. Let's see where we're going to get. What a day. 166.90, just about to break through again to go positive a second time. GameStop just about to pop again. Get ready. Woohoo. 1582 on SoFi. SoFi going higher as well. Moving up on the SoFi. There it goes. GameStop just went through to 168, up 38 cents. That's the high of the day. 168.71 has been the high of the day. We're 168.70 right now, up 97 cents on GameStop. I think we're going for 170 and beyond. I just don't see resistance here. There's just nothing for sale. Let's see. Just imagine if GameStop were to start its own movie platform. Oh man, moving on up, babies. 1579, 1580 on SoFi, up 28 cents a share. GameStop trying to run through 168 to 170. I think that's what's going to happen here. Where AMC is popping up again, 173 on the upside now, 35.16 on AMC. We're looking at this GameStop closely. Some people saying it's a false bounce. Not much buying volume, but no selling. There's nothing for sale, kids. There is no GameStop for sale here. There's nothing here. 700,000 shares. There's nothing. There's nada. You bring in a couple million shares of buying power on GameStop, you're at 200 a share in no time. There ain't nothing here, kids. It's 1578 up a quarter now on SOFI. Volume on SOFI this morning showing 1.38 million almost already. It's going higher. And AMC 34.88 up $1.45. The high of the day 35.59. Volume 18.6 million. The army of buyers is stepping into AMC right now and gobbling up this giveaway stock. That's what's going on. What can I tell you? Gore's up a penny. 23andMe down 16. Fifth Wall up a penny. Vector up a penny. Navsite unchanged. Starboard unchanged. IBM down 43 cents. It was as low as 138.80. It's now 139.40. Coming up about 60 cents a share in like 3 minutes for IBM, down only 43 cents. Well, let's hope for more. The Dow down, doing a dip though, down 130 points. It had a little pop up to the 34,924. Now it's at 34,803. A little reaction, but I think these markets are going to go higher. That's just all there is to it. No matter what these banks are doing right now. AMC, there's a headline, bounces 2.7% on track to snap 4-day loss. 35.04 up $1.61. GameStop 167.86. It's up again. GameStop is up into positive territory for the third time in 10 minutes. Let's see what she's going to do. She was 152 this morning on the pre-market for like a moment. 15.75 now in SoFi. She was at 152 in the pre-market for like a nanosecond. She's now 166, 167, the 168 range. GameStop, I think it's going to go up today. I just get the sense that there's nada for sale. Wahoo! Here we go. GameStop should offer Dogecoin as a dividend, pay homage to the meme world, and represent the company with a former Chewy executive Doge connection. I've got a good feeling about today, says Giotti. Netflix is only worth 200 a share at the most. Way over PE for that category. That's what we're saying. 167.69. We're in the positive on GameStop, going higher right at the moment. SoFi 15.75 up 24 cents. The Dow down 140. S&P down 17. Nasdaq down 73. Barely a half a point, but 0.3 to 0.5% drop on the markets. Nothing to worry about here. Oil down 96 cents right now. Interesting stuff. We're going to watch this all day long today. Yeah, man. What can I say? Let's see. Gore's 13.96. Bought more GameStop. And, man, they don't want us in the green, says Calf. They don't want us in the green. You can't stop it. You can't stop the GameStop. It's going higher. AMC 35.09 up $1.66. GameStop 167.77 plus 15 on the day. Closed at 167.62 last night. That's where we're at right now, you guys. What can I tell you? 15.90 on SoFi. We're going up again. 15.94. SoFi is up 40 cents. It's moving up. Hey, Uncle B, I'm holding 850 ME, 600 ATIP, 630 SoFi, 300 Gores. How am I doing? You haven't got enough, but you're getting there. You're working it. Keep it going. I have Netflix and I'm up on it like crazy. I cannot sell this stuff. Well, you do what you got to do. What can I tell you? Here, I bought more GameStop today, but I'm tapped out. I know I say that daily, but I am broke. Anyway, I will buy more shares today and tomorrow, most likely anyway. What can we say? 167 on the GameStop. 15.92 on SoFi, up 40 cents. AMC 35.24 up $1.81, going higher. Gore's up to 14 again, up a nickel. That's what we got. SoFi is the most heavily shorted stock as of today, higher than AMC and GameStop. 15.95 SoFi short squeeze. Anybody? Short squeeze? 15.95 on SoFi, up 43 cents. On the morning, we are 13 minutes into the day right now. SoFi, Jan 22 calls, one $15 strike for 6, 4 20s at 215, and 2 22.50 for 460. I've lost on time premiums and book value for now. Did I miss the boat on this dip? Hey, I'm just watching it going up here. 15.97. You're getting richer whether you like it or not. You're going to get richer today. think the stock's going higher. Did you all see the smear campaign with all the false social media accounts saying how they lost everything on GameStop and AMC? The words were identical to each other. There are people out there being paid to slam these companies. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. 16, we're trying to hit 16 on SOFI. Here we go. I've been sniping. I've been snipping SOFI one share at a time for days. $16 on the SOFI. We touched it. Yep, I'm pretty happy with my position, but we're giving it away. What can I say? Let's see. Stonkometer currently GameStop 366,000 out of the money puts that all expire on Friday. What can we say? We are watching this market. Gores just went up another nickel to 14.05. Yep. Exact same wording. People, different names, same wording. Smear campaign on everything to try to get people to get out. That's what it is. Trying to scare people out of GameStop. 152.50. 152.50. This morning's pre-market trading on GameStop was going on. It's now 167 to 168, and it's going to go higher. His stock is going higher today. Oh my goodness. Nick, their wording was also identical to, quote, news articles that came out yesterday warning retail investors they could lose everything on GameStop. How interesting how this, it's kind of like the Chinese Communist Party, the same wording on every news media. Isn't that something? We're green again, 169. We're going higher on the GameStop. We're going to go. They don't realize what GameStop shares represent, and that will be their downfall. We're red again. We're back. We're forth. We're up. We're down. We're all around. We're everywhere. What can I tell you? 115.98 or 15.98 now on SOFI. 15.98. $16 on SOFI right now. $16 up 47 cents on SOFI. Up 47 cents. Stock is cheap. This is a giveaway. 2.4 million now traded on SOFI, up 48 cents. There's no selling here, and there is not a lot available. I don't think it breaks through here. We're on our way. What can I tell you? 16 on SOFI right now. GameStop 166.43. ATIP down 4. AMC at 35.22, up $1.79. Gores at 13.96, jumping up and down and up and down. Gores is now 5 days away from their meeting. 5 days, July 20th is the takeover day. Gores, Matterport, 5 days left. That's all. Get ready. Anyway, Bruce, GameStop went at 167. I waited for the refresh, got filled at 159. Nice little reposition. Yes, all the media got the same memo. SOFI sitting at 16. It's neat. It's cool. It's exciting. SOFI, we're looking to break through 16 and go higher. We'll watch that closely, as we always do. Well played, Mercer, says Moose's Valley. Yes, indeed. Both folks are scooping up cheap paper all over the place, and that's for good reason. 112 was a drop on the Dow. It's coming back up a bit. S&P down 13, NASDAQ down 48. All three markets are improving right now. They're only down 0.3% now. Oil down 75 cents. Yes, all you have to do is skim the GameStop chats to realize no one is selling. If anything, apes are just buying. I have some money in limbo. I was hoping to get 100 more SOFI under 16. Oh, well, I'll take the gains too. 15.96. Get it while you can. It could be my morning Adderall talking. It is, but I love you guys. Odin's Pumpkin. We're going higher on the stocks. 166.82 down 80 cents on GameStop. Hardly a problem today. 15.99 up 47 cents on SOFI right now. Wow, Dow's only down to 107, coming back up again. We're getting ready to see another pop, I think. Another buy wave is coming in here. I think these shares are in for a bit of a wave. Certainly well oversold. I mean, beyond oversold on SOFI, on GameStop, 23andMe, Gores, ATIP, FWAA. We're way oversold. IBM right now down 43 cents to 139.40. Just trying to get a new high in the morning here. What will IBM do? Come on, IBM, head out to 142, and let's make some of our people happier. Watching these markets. $15.99 on SOFI. The $16 wall is in the way. Once we break it, we're on our way. We're that close. $15.99 on SOFI right now. $16 right now on SOFI. $16 on the nose. We're hitting that bid. Take it out. take it out and break out. We could pop right to $16.50 in no time. SoFi up 48 cents at $16 on the nose. GameStop 167.29 down 33 cents. That is all. What can I say? This market is poised for a move. We got stocks to watch. Okay, we're green again. Woohoo! Happier. Thumbs ups. Let's see, $16 breakout. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the breakout. Here we go. These paid postings. A lot of people paid to make these posts are well educated and don't understand the mentality of buying the stock. You could lose everything. Not a threat. It's ridiculous. You could lose everything. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Thank you for the insights. 121 on the dip on the Dow right now. Here we go. AB, you could lose everything. Doesn't hit hard when you have nothing left to lose. $16 on SoFi. $16 right now on the SoFi. Will it break $16 for the high of the day? Will it break out and take off? There is a wall there of selling. It would appear for some reason we've got a $16 level on SoFi right now that we are attacking here. How much is offered? Who is it? How much is there? And why is also the big question. Why would there be selling on SoFi at $16 a share to stop it from going higher? I really wonder. Kind of wonder if this isn't going to last much longer. The volume keeps coming in. We're now at 2.9 million traded on SoFi. So how much you want to sell? Could this be hedge funds offering stock on SoFi to try to keep it down, to try to break the spirit of the SoFi investor? Is that what it is? I don't know. It's trading at $16 right on the nose, and it's flatlining now for 10 minutes right at this $15.96 to $16 neighborhood. That's what I got. $15.99 again. $169.58 on GameStop. Going up $195 now. GameStop just popped. Again, this is, I think, approaching the high of the day. $169.69 is the high today for GameStop. And I think we're about to hit a 170 resistance level there. When will we break that? That should be fun. 102 is a down dip on the Dow. It's coming back up again. 1598 on SoFi, 169.52, 169.64 on GameStop. What will they do? Will they break these resistance levels and take a shot higher? That is what we're watching right now. 1599 on SoFi, 168.98 on GameStop. Back and forth we go here. The emotions, $16 on SoFi again. We're up to 16 again on SoFi. Can we break the barrier at $16 and get over 2.99999 million on SoFi traded this morning? Wow, what a war, what a battle here going on right now. Are you seeing it, folks? Are you watching it? This is something. Yes, please. Let's see what it does. Watching the 190 calls for next Friday, a 169.69, $16 on SoFi. Can't lose everything if I don't gamble everything. Butter. We're looking forward to go through 16 like butter, and 170 on the GameStop like butter. I get excited with GameStop when they start halting at 16. That is the battle right now. $16 on SoFi is the line. That is the Maginot line right now. Can they hold it? I've never seen a stock trade flat within a cent like SoFi's dad. Is this interesting or what? Neat. What can I say? Get those thumbs going for Bruce. Get those greens going for Bruce. $16 a share on SoFi. 165.85, 166 now on GameStop. Whoo, boy. What can I say? Pulse Guitar says, Uncle Bruce, I have an instrumental guitar music video called To the Moon in preliminary stage, and I want you in it. If you consent, give a big old whatever to the moon. I don't know what to think about that. Dave, after 16.18, there's no selling pressure here. That would wipe this out. We would be gone. 166.05 on SoFi, $16. 166 on GameStop, $16 on SoFi, 841 up 6 cents on ATIP. We are watching these markets closely. There is a huge war going on right now between GameStop, SoFi. We have resistance levels in the way, holding down the stocks. $16 on SoFi, $169.99 on GameStop. And these shares sort of back off and take another run. They back off, they take another run. Sooner or later, they're going to go through it like butter. Oh, my. After $18 a share resistance on SOFI, there's nothing to 25. I believe it. There's nothing there. $15.99 on SOFI. Kids, are you having fun today? Are you enjoying this show? SOFI has traded 3.15 million shares this morning, and it is flatlining at $16. 165.60 on GameStop. Volume now 1.14 million shares. What is going to happen here? How is this going to go? I tell you, I remember those days when GameStop would have insane jumps. Just listening to Uncle Beast trying to keep up with everything, sounding like an auctioneer. I miss those days. Well, what can I say? We're doing the best we can. SOFI stock is chart straight up and then flat at $16. Right there at 16 again. We're at 16 again on SOFI for what, the 15th time in 5 minutes? $16 a share, the top price that the stock is traded at, and it cannot get through it. There seems to me to be a blockage there, some kind of block of a stock. I don't know how many. If anyone can tell me how many shares are for sale on SOFI, does anybody know what is going on? If I put an order at 1601 right now for one stock, would it show as a high of that day? Nope. You'll get filled at 16. They got a literal wall there. You can literally see the $16 ceiling right now on the chart. It looks so odd. Sitting at $16. 1601 says Oscar. 1601. I don't see it there. I see it at 16. Will it break it? Will it break through that $16 barrier or not? The high trade of the day, $16, has not been able to break through the wall at all at 16. It has been coming up to it and getting whacked. Just can't get through it. 3.2 million on SOFI. No manipulation here. You just move along. There's nothing to see here. That the blood on the sidewalk there's nothing to see here. You just move along your way. You go home, folks. There's nothing to see here. 164.40 on GameStop. Can't break 170 this morning. There's a resistance wall there, and we keep getting a kind of a recharge on this. What can I say? Barcodes at the 1 minute chart, up then down, up then down. I bought a 1750 January call on SOFI today. LOL data too doesn't look too bad on SOFI. That $16 mark is getting reloaded by the 2 to 600 range. One whale could crush it. We'll see. $16 ceiling was 6 to 900. Break on through the other side. SOFI big $16 sellers keep getting placed then removed. 5.2 million buy order at $15. $15.99 is 8,000 volume. We got volume all over the place at $15.97, $98, $99, $16. We can't get over $16 on SOFI. We're back to $15.99 right now. We're at 1605. We've run it. We've done it. It's gone through it. 1604, 1605. It broke it. It's over. 1610 on SOFI. It's gone. We're breaking through on the other side right now. It's there. Everyone sees it. There it goes. It's going. It's going. 1612 on SOFI. Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. We're going higher on SOFI. We just busted $16 to 1612. Wow, that was something. SOFI 1609, 1607. We have gone through the volume now, 3.44 million. SOFI up 57 cents, up 59 cents. It's higher and higher and higher for SOFI right now. 1610 times 4,500. You got my blood pumping right now. This is even 9 in the morning. Buzzer. We're rolling right now. Well, that was kind of easy, wasn't it?
That was easy.
Yeah, it was easy. 1610 on SOFI, up 58 cents. Zzz, that was easy. Just like hot knife through melted butter. GameStop, 169.44, taking a shot at 170 now. Here we go. I just got 50 more, 50.98 on that SOFI. Getting ready for GameStop to break 170. 169.13. This is running up to the high of the day again. What will happen here? We are getting interesting right now. 16.15 on SOFI, up 60 cents. It's a SOFI party. I heard BlackRock was bullish on AMC and SOFI, Unky, and CE. This is great. Finally, we see green. Jay, thank you, Bruce. Here, SOFI, $5 for you. SOFI reminds me of being a kid playing Contra on Nintendo. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. And average down, we own the float. Get ready. AMC 36.26, up 283. AMC going up. 16.21 on SOFI, up 69 cents, up 68.24. 168.24 on GameStop. SoFi up 70 cents now. The casino's hot today. There are more of us than the hedgies. 16.25, 16.27. Going up on SoFi and GameStop. 168.50, taking another run. Coming on for another run now. We're down 74 on the Dow. We're moving up on the Dow. We're only down 7 points on the S&P. We're up half a point on the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ has gone green. We're going higher, folks. The starboard is frozen or something. I'm not seeing anything right now. Starboard, I am showing it at 9.96, down a penny on 4,000 shares. No volume at all. Dead quiet right now. SoFi is the one that has broken out. Now we're seeing if GameStop is going to break out. Can GameStop break 170 and take a shot? Still a ways to go for me to break even on SoFi, but at least it's up 16.14, another down hit. Here we are. Bruce, why is my P&L green for the day? It's not normal, right? Should I be scared? It's all showing green all of a sudden. What's going on? What's happening to my account? Is it rotting? 168.58 on GameStop. We are running along right now on the GameStop shares. Holy moly. Macaroni. What can we say? 16.14, 16.16. We broke $16. That was the first resistance that we had to break out of. We did it. Took a bit, but it got done. Now the question is, what is the upside from here? 16.16 up 65 cents. 16.17 now. GameStop 168.89. The high of the day, 169.69. Will GameStop now go through 170? That is the question. AMC is up 292 now to 36.34. Getting stronger. Wow, this is interesting. ATIP making a nice V. ATIP 844 up 9 cents. 169.24 on GameStop. Woohoo! I got my January VACQ call, $10 strike for 285. Jen is eating a bagel is secret. Doesn't look good. I'm getting SoFi call here. Can't wait to see what GameStop does with their NFT gaming. 171.93. 171.93. It didn't hit 170. Oh no, it just went right through like butter. 171.93, almost at 172 on the GameStop. It just took right through it. There was nothing there. Only 1.3 million traded. We are running on GameStop. Here we go, baby. We are on the way. You see it. It's all happening. We were at 152 this morning, 152.50 on the pre-market on GameStop, and we just hit 171.99 just like a shot. Butta. Very glad Emmy is taking off after I got my call. We are moving higher on a bunch of stocks right now. 36.53 up $3 on AMC. We're up 9 cents on ATIP. We're up 2.41 on GameStop. 170.43 at the moment. We're up 63 cents on SoFi. 16.15. Gore's only down 6 cents. 23andMe down only 8. Fifth Wall down 21. Vector down a nickel. Navsite down 1 penny. Starboard down a penny. Who cares? IBM still down 39 cents. What is happening here? We got some action. There's no doubt about it. We are oversold and we are coming on. The Dow is only down 42 points. It's at the high of the day. S&P down 6. And NASDAQ up a point. We're coming on with these markets. Run, Forrest, run. Thank you for the 150-60 discounts. That new child tax credit is good for everybody. $30 billion hit the U.S. economy today, and it is going to be spent over the weekend. You can know that. We are going higher. IBM moving higher. Well, let's hope so. It's about time IBM were to go higher. It's still down 36 cents, but come on, IBM. You know you can do better than that. 16.16 on SoFi. 170.68 up $3 on your GameStop. Up $18 from the low of the pre-market. Hello, welcome back. Well, how about that? I can't help but feel like we're seeing short hedge funds starting to cover on some of our stocks. They've had their way with us the last couple of days. All of a sudden, there's a breakout, and it's vicious, and it's not going to just stop. It's not going to stop. They're just going to keep on going. These stocks are going higher. They're going to go higher. Up 9 cents on ATIP, up 10 now, 8.45 on ATIP, 36.23 on AMC, up 2.80. GameStop at 170.04, 170.47 right now, 16.17 on SoFi. The high of the day for SoFi has been 16.27 today on 4 million volume. SoFi looking a whole lot better. A whale just backloaded us at $15. At least I was able to get one GameStop 165. I'll take it. There you go. Another one in the house. 169.68. SoFi 16.15 right now. The Dow down only 37 points. S&P down 8. NASDAQ right now down 12. We've got some improving markets right now. We're about to come into the positive territory, I think, on all the big markets. What can I say? We have huge buying support at $15 on the other side of the 256 million shares on SoFi. There's a huge buy wall there. GameStop, end of the day, $200, question mark. Who knows? Dave, 256 million shares of support at the $15 mark. We will not fall today. There is huge buying support on SoFi today. This is interesting. Let's see how powerful this really becomes. Whew, going to be interesting. What can I say? Down 32 on the Dow, high of the day. Down 29 on the Dow, high of the day. It's getting better. The Dow is improving. It's going to turn positive. The Dow is coming on. S&P is only down 7. NASDAQ only down 9. We're turning. We're turning this market. Woohoo. 36.21 up 278 on AMC. That's just a $15 limit order, says Dave. That is a huge limit order, a huge power on SoFi at $15. All righty. Maybe that's a big buy order to cover a short. I don't know. Let's see. We have an 11 million share buy order at $14.90 as well for SoFi. There is buying power showing at 15 and below right now. 16.03 on the stock, up 51 cents. GameStop 169.20 up $1.58. 169.46 now, up $1.84. GameStop high today 171.99, and I think it's going to go higher than that. Very interesting morning. Very interesting morning. Gores keeps dropping. I keep buying. Call options are turning green on Yahoo Finance for our stocks. Dave D's 7 million buy order of 15.65, 8 million buy order at 15.01 on SoFi. Buy orders are piling in above the $15 bid line now of significance, apparently. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, 16.06 on SoFi, up 54 cents. I have 20 SoFi calls out of the money, 716. Buy more. SoFi, laughing out loud. Ashley, hang in there. Mother of Boom Buy, number 530. Good morning, everybody. How many thumbs ups? 533 on the thumbs ups count. Thank you, everybody. Keep those coming in for me if you don't mind. If you could help me out, get me to 1,000 thumbs up today. I haven't had that in over a week. That would be great if that could happen. Let's keep it coming. 16.10 on the SoFi, just jumping again. GameStop 169.64, up $2. ATIP up a nickel. AMC now almost up $3 here. It's 36.36. It's shooting for $37 here. AMC, the high of the day, 36.80. 46 million traded. There's some volume coming in on AMC this morning, and that's interesting. GameStop volume now 1.5 million. SoFi volume 4.3 million at 16.09, and GameStop now 169.65, going for 170 again. GameStop getting ready to hit 170 again. Was there news on SoFi? Holy crap. Not necessarily, but 16.10, it's way oversold, and there are some serious buy orders showing up on SoFi this morning. Iceman, everyone buy way out of the money. SoFi calls expiring tomorrow and cause a gamma squeeze. Mr. T, I have 100 GameStop shares recommendations for options. At the moment, you may want to hold off not writing any calls on GameStop this morning. Maybe we got a little upside here for the day. Let's see what it wants to give us. Brent and the one-armed man, just realized there is an army behind him. Thumbs for Bruce. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs ups. I appreciate these. 169 on GameStop right now. 16.06 SoFi. Up $3 on AMC now. 36.43 is the price of AMC, up $3 a share right at this moment in time. I think only news on SoFi is earnings date and a following conference call, August the 12th. They're already bragging about an August the 12th conference call. They're promoting it at SoFi. Join us August the 12th. This is July 15th. They must have some really happy news if they're bragging about their conference call. They're trying to promote the bejesus out of this thing. I think they have some important news to tell us. And I have a suspicion it is the growth rate of SoFi's memberships. I think they're taking off. they're taking off, and the stock could take a pop between now and then already. Kind of interesting. I am not financial advice. Geez, I got some Gores at 1381. There's a deal there. 1608 on SoFi, 169.31 on GameStop, taking another run here, trying to go through. 4.7 million buy order at $16 on SoFi. 4.7 million wanted on SoFi at 16. We've only traded 4 million on the day on SoFi. Very interesting. 1.5 million buy order at 1601 apparently. Interesting. 1 million at 1605. Is this real or is this memory? 1609 last trade on SoFi. This is wild. Anyone else seeing buy orders on SoFi? Anyone else has level 2 trading? Let me know. What are you showing on the bid asks, you guys? 168.49 on GameStop right now. 1609 last trade on SoFi right at the moment. Dow down 49, S&P down 7, NASDAQ down 3. GameStop 168 in Fidelity. That's my buy order, says Michael. That's me, man. That's just me buying it up. We're showing 1609 last trade on SoFi, up 57 cents. Volume now on SoFi, 4.4 million on the day. That's what I got right now. Interesting. Okay. We were down 160 points on the Dow. Now we're up 48 or down 48 only on the Dow. So it's come quite a way. 1610 on SoFi just popped a penny here. 1609, 1610 at the moment. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Let's see. SoFi, what a day we're having here. Here we go. 1610 right now on SoFi. Alrighty. All right. 1607 last trade according to NASDAQ, 1608 right now. And we're watching this market. We're just keeping an eye on this market here. Wowee is what we have to say. 1606 right now, 1605 right now on the SoFi. Okay. Right on. Welcome all to the show. Nice to have you here. Fantastic to have you here. Those of you who are looking to see me and join me this Saturday and Sunday, if you want to be on the live class, send me an email. Let me know you're interested. We will get you an invite. Jen and I will send you one of those, and we'll get you. We'll send you a reservation for a slot, and we'll get you booked in. Thank you, all of you, for your interest in these classes. We're going to talk about options trading Saturday and Sunday, aggressive options strategies to buy and sell calls and puts, and also to write call and put contracts. Saturday for the buying of contracts, Sunday for the writing. And we're going to be covering a lot of topics. We have 565 thumbs ups right now. Thank you, everybody, for popping in here, hitting that thumbs up button for me. You're doing me a huge favor today. Try to pop that those thumbs ups as hard and as quick as you can. I would really love that. Thank you, everybody. We got 3.1 million silver at 1613, keeping it right where it is. For the record, Fidelity gives you level 2 data for free. SoFi Ask 1610 at times 2800. Loaded up on Gores on my cost average, still below 13. Very happy about that. SoFi 1610 right now. We got GameStop at 167.34. We've got AMC up 309 a share right now. The Dow down 26 points, approaching the best level of the day. We're down 7 on S&P, down 7 on NASDAQ. We're coming on right now. 3,100 at 1613 now on SoFi as market is tightening up. Bunch of selling pressure moving in, hitting the bid right now on SoFi. We've got action right now on the stocks. SoFi volume now showing 4.7 million shares. Last I can tell you, 4.7 million on SoFi. So far, volume so far in 43 minutes. up 54 cents on the SOFI. Very interesting. ATIP just went positive again, 836, going up again. Okay, cool beans. Neato stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, how about all this action? Interesting day on our SOFI shares. 1607 last trade from what I can see right now. 1607 up 55 cents. High today 1627, 20 cents higher. Low 1545. That was right off the morning this morning. But we were positive all morning in the pre-market on SOFI as a premonition that might have been a good day coming here. 168.10 on GameStop, up 48 cents. Holding above the line, we were at 152.50 on GameStop this morning in the pre-market. We're now at 168.10 at this point in time. That is approximately $16 higher than the pre-market indications. There were actually people stupid enough to sell this stuff at 152.50 this morning. Absolute morons. What can I say? What are you going to do? ATIP 836. AMC now $37, up $357. AMC right now at the high of the day on 55 million volume. AMC is setting the tone, up 357 on AMC. GameStop moving up right now, up 93 cents to 168.55. SOFI at 1605 right now. Volume 4.8 million on SOFI right now. That is what I'm showing on SOFI. What do you think Matterport's going to be trading at by the end of the year? You tell me. I think it's going to be really good. Anyone here buying? Go 1 penny above ask. Give the hedgies a taste of their own medicine. AMC hit 37. Buying, Carlos, I only have a few of dry powder left until next week. Watching my SOFI average drop more and more and more. It warms my cold heart. Cool beans, neato stuff. I love it. Uncle Bruce, I wrote 5 days ago a GameStop call at 240, July 23rd. I got 558 for it. I can close now and give back 165. Should I do that and write a new call or wait a few more days closer to the July 23rd? Yeah, I wouldn't hurry about buying it back at this point. That contract will continue to slip, and you will be able to cash that in. So that's the way I look at it. Just enjoy the gain. You've got. You said you wrote 240 for July 23rd. You say. Let's take a look here. There we are. 240 right now. That contract is sitting at $1.39 to $2. Lasted $1.50, right? So sold it for $5.58. It's now trading, and now I can now buy it back. Is that what you mean? You can buy it back for $165? That's what I was trying to figure out. I was trying to understand what you said. At $139 bid last I saw here. Well, I mean, you could do a buy up, like you could try to buy it at $140 maybe. See if it comes to you at $140, and that'll score you a nice little $400 something gain. Then you could take a look at another one. Maybe take a look at writing a 210 and bring in 270, something like that, 275 or a 205 might bring in $3, something like that. If you can buy one cheap enough, and keep an eye. We've got 5.2 million at 16 right now on SOFI. 1604 last trade, volume 4.84 million now on SOFI. 1602 last trade, GameStop 167 down 62 cents. So keep an eye. If you scored that contract back at a super cheap price, way to go. Might be worth your while then. Yeah, that's a cool way to go. 1602 SOFI right now. $16 on SOFI right now. 4.9 million traded. $16 right now on the SOFI. Thank you, everybody. Smashing the huge bid volume. Anyone know how many shares of SOFI are on the books? IBM is moving up right now. All right, we're going to see those big limit buys on SOFI. IBM trading at unchanged, 139.82. IBM is coming back. It's coming on strong right now. That looks good. I'm hoping for my option players on the IBM. Way to go. IBM is green. Cool. Thanks for the advice, Uncle B. Come on to the SOFI. 1606 again, just jumped up. 1606 on SOFI, just popped up. 4.92 million volume here. 1605 on SOFI. SOFI shares outstanding. 5.8 million. No, there's way more than that outstanding. SOFI has a lot of stock out there. There's about 795 million in existence. 463 publicly floating. And a lot of those shares I don't think are for sale. I think they're being kept off the market. But of course, by insiders, they're not interested in giving up stock. 1608 now in SOFI, coming on again. IBM 139.81, AMC 36.76, up 333. Woo-wee. Interesting day. Okay, ATIP up 2 cents to 833. Okay. That's what we got. 1604 on SOFI. Very interesting. Only down 11.9 on the Dow. That is a recovering market here. The Dow's about to go positive. The way this momentum is coming in here, S&P down 10, NASDAQ down 31. We may have positive markets across the board as this morning rolls on. There is money coming into this market. Very interesting going on here. Let's see. Shares outstanding 5.8 according to Yahoo. We have close to 1,000 people watching. Let's make that thumbs up as well. Help out. Thank you. I was expecting close to 800 million outstanding. The stock's going higher. 8 billion, you say? This volume isn't that large then. We've got 400 something million traded, free trading, and we've traded over 5 million shares so far in the first 50 minutes. So we've got some volume coming in on SOFI right now. Very interesting. The Dow down 18, down 16, S&P down 10, NASDAQ down 34. This market is coming on. We have thumbs ups coming through here. The last month in SOFI has been an education on Zen. I can't wait till shorts close their positions. This is going to be the biggest. I told you so in the history of the world. Well, just go to 2025 and, we got happy people. We got very profitable people. Then we're going to start writing calls. We're going to make all kinds of money here. Get ready. There's money coming your way, guys. Like I said, you guys are going to be so rich that some of you are going to be pimping. I just see that pimp look coming your way. I predict it. I just feel it. What can I say? Gores, 5 days to go. Just wait 5 more days for Gores. Matterport takes them over on July the 20th. That's all you got to do. Just hang tough. Just ignore Gores. Just don't worry about it. If it's super cheap, great. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. 1602 on the SOFI. Okay. Down 7 points on the Dow. We're about to go green on the Dow. S&P down 9. NASDAQ only down 30. Get ready. The Dow's about to turn this corner. I bet you that IBM is coming on, isn't it? Down 24. Come on, IBM. You know you can go higher. You know you want to. You know you need to. We're very close. Jen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You like that?
A little Back to the Future.
A little Back to the Future. That was easy. We're 1604 on SOFI, up 52 cents.
Despite the fact that you're wearing red.
I defied the market. I came on here with a red shirt. I defy you. The GameStop in the pre-market was 152.50.
Whoa.
For like a micro. Mostly around 155. GameStop right now, 165. High of the day, 171.20. All right, 171.99.
At 152.
Somebody sold it at 152.
Yeah.
Idiot. Yeah, idiot. Now 165. This GameStop will go higher today. I don't see it staying low.
Let's hope it was a shorter they bought.
Oh, wouldn't that be great? Some idiot shorting at 152.50. That'd be beautiful. That would be beautiful. Yeah, what can I say? SOFI traded over 5 million today. Up nicely today as well. For a while, it couldn't break 16. It was getting to 15.99. It would just sit there, 15.99, 16. It couldn't go through 16.
Yeah.
Million plus traded. Then it broke through to 16.20 in like no time.
Then it found its legs.
Then it went, and here we are.
Did you show them the cutest little boy in the world?
No, I didn't show them this picture. Check this out. Do you see a similarity between this guy and this guy? Look at this guy. Look at that ear right there. Hey, look at that ear right there.
Grade 1 picture.
Look at this look. I'm gonna be a YouTuber one day. I'm gonna talk to people around the world on YouTube.
It's just more proof that you always had that 5 head.
I've always had that forehead. Look at that forehead. Look at that.
That's a 5 head, honey. That's more than a 4 head.
That's a 5 head right there. Oh my God! Look at that. That's Germany, 1961.
And how cute!
My first ever school picture. Oh my gosh!
Oh my!
Oh my gosh! Yes, scary. Oh my God! People are saying, "Oh, that was nephew Bruce."
Look at
Laughing
that
out loud.
shirt you're wearing.
He had not evolved into an uncle yet. SOFI black below 60. 1602. I'm showing Oh my gosh, how precious. You're fading from the picture, Marty. You're fading. That's right. Erased from existence.
We have to.
Oh, you look exactly the same. 5 head. So cute. That mug deserves to be on a mug. Bring us more, Jen. Dude, yes, put that on a mug.
I know, that's so cute. He's so cute.
Uncle Bruce says, buy these shares.
It's
Oh
almost
my
as cute
God.
as your avatar.
Almost as cute as my avatar.
What's the bagel going to be this morning?
Oh, I'm thinking an egg, fried egg today. I
'cause
haven't had it.
Tuesday-
Yeah.
The normal egg day kind of got messed with.
Today, I think it's
All
fried egg
right.
day. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Ketchup.
Right.
That was easy.
That was easy.
Oh, that's going to be so good. Oh, guys. Can't wait for the bagel. That's going to be so good. So
You can almost see the America today.
you can almost see America today from our house. The smoke is a little less intense. Oh boy, oh boy. On a mug, yes. Oh, cool. SoFi will bounce the 200 all day long. You got younger. I'd buy that and laugh, drink it every morning. Bruce, that could be my cousin. He looked so happy. And good morning, Jen. The dirt was preseason room. Maybe we need a morning Yoko to really set this off. Oh my gosh. Those are all confidential. His pics in his 20s and 30s are being stored in a top secret crate in a warehouse by top men. Top men. That's right. Top men. Who by who? Top men. Top. The top. Benjamin Button. Bruce, you're cute. Uncle Bruce used to be oh so cute. Now he's just cute, but he used to be so cute. Now he's just cute. Oh, that little boy in that red. I remember getting that red outfit, that red top. My mom was so proud. She bought that for me for first day of school or the first week of school. And yeah, I was like 6 and only spoke German. Didn't really understand much English. And I'm in an all English school, Canadian Army, like a NATO Army base school. All English speaking kids, Americans, Canadians, Brits. And I'm speaking German because my parents are speaking German to me at the house, trying to keep the German alive. Yeah, crushing my English. And now they sent me to an English school. Thanks a lot, Mom and Dad. And I was having trouble, all kinds of problems. Thankfully, half the kids in the class could understand mostly German as well, and I was getting help. But the teachers were not kind. They were not patient with this little guy, that little 4 foot 9-inch boy. Who would grow up to think that it was such a dynamic dance move? See, the lip, biting the lip and the guns. Yeah, who knew? Army post. Yep, I was about to see if you spoke Deutsch. I got to tell you, we got back to Canada when I was 7. I desperately tried to forget every German word I ever learned because I didn't want to keep getting beat up because that was the problem. Laugh out loud, 4'9" in that photo. Nate, laughing. Oh man, yeah, running home every day after school, different ways, different routes, because I knew the bullies were waiting at certain spots. So they were waiting, beat up the German kid, because after all, I was responsible for the Second World War. John Wayne is on television with all these movies. Obviously, it was my fault. So let's beat up the 5-year-old or the 7-year-old. Yeah, I used to run home every night. Uncle B in South Louisiana, they used to beat students who spoke Cajun French to the point where it's almost a lost language now. My grandma speaks it, though I learned a good bit. C'est bon. Yeah, I'll tell you. My parents were heartbroken that I didn't want to learn German anymore. And I would say to them, don't speak German to me. Don't talk German to me anymore. Just talk to me in English. My mother didn't speak English very well when we came back from Germany. She was all German, too. So now she had to learn English again, and my dad would say to her, "Well, we have to speak English. We're in Toronto. We're in Bay Ridges, Ontario. We're here. We got to speak English." And boy, those are tough years. Oh, those are tough school years. I can't imagine Bruce speaking no English. You can talk so good. You know what, Uncle Bruce? Looking at you now, I bet those bullies are nothing compared to you. Thankfully I was skinny, so I could run quick. But by grade 4. I spruced up a little bit. I popped up an inch or 2, and then by grade 5, 6, I popped up into the 5'5" range. So at least I was lanky and I was taller.
You were a long distance runner.
And I became a very good long distance runner. In high school, I was a miler. I could run a mile, a half a mile. I could run cross country forever. I could run. You betcha I could run. I could outlast those fat bullies because they would be huffing and puffing and huffing and puffing. Yeah, same for my grandmother. She would speak English at school and full Cajun French at home because none of her family spoke English. Yeah, tough times, man. Tough times. 5'5" what a face. Stock markets with plain Deutsch. Bruce was running like Forrest Gump with those leg braces broke off. Run, Bruce, run. That's right. SoFi, Jan 21, 1750 call for 340, question mark. Well, you get it. If you get 15s, even better. What, we're at 15.99 now. Pretty good with 4'8" legs, Bruce. Way to go. I'm picturing 8-year-old Uncle Bruce carrying a backpack full of bricks and swinging around before taking for cover. Where did you learn to speak gibberish? When did you lose the 9 inches? Oh my, oh my, oh my. Those are crazy times. Yeah, my grades in school were not very good. Unfortunately, if you don't speak English, you don't do well in history. You don't do well in geography. You don't do well in science. You don't do well in anything. You just don't do well. And then the teachers look at you as a lazy cuss, and they write in a report card, if he applied himself more, he'd be better off. He would just apply himself. My parents look at me going, why are you so lazy? I'm going, lazy? You think I'm lazy? Do you notice any fat on this frame? I'm as skinny as a rail, running my tail off from these guys. Yeah, I'm lazy, all right. How about terrified? GameStop's going down 163.41. It is down 4.30 a share. Krista, my first grade was in Saudi Arabia, second grade in Florida. Got the Arabic and French beaten out of me. I got rid of that pretty quick. Yeah, you don't think kids get beat up in school? They do. IBM like a fresh car. I was parked under a tree full of birds with upset stomachs. Oh no, John, a wash. I need a wash. What can we say? IBM right now down 60 cents again to 139.22. That just teasing us. Just goes right up to break even and then backs off. Oh, that IBM. What are you going to do? You know what we have to do? We have to have a bagel. That's what we have to do. We're just going to have to fight it by having a bagel. And that's what's going to happen here. Bagel is coming our way, and oh, it's going to be great. Yeah. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now those bullies are paying you $10 a month to ask about expiration dates and strike prices. I bet you a bunch of those bullies got jobs in construction, and they probably got jobs in Pickering at the nuclear plant, and they're all retired now. They all retired at age 55, 60, and how they're doing, I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm here. I'm here, and I'm alive, 163.65, down 397 on the GameStop. Little profit taking maybe, and maybe get ready for another run. We'll see what happens on the GameStop. 15.92 on SoFi, up 40 cents. A little bit of volume here, a little bit of selling coming in. We've got 5.4 million traded. That's what we have on SoFi. Go, SoFi, go. Okie dokie. Thank you, everybody, for being here and hanging out and joining us. And man, oh man, we're doing what we can. Doing everything we can to make the stocks go higher. What can I say? Yes. Thank you, one. Thank you all. We got folks joining in from all over the world. They were saying hi to me this morning from everywhere. Just incredible. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Those of you who are subscribers, love that. Thank you for the thumbs up. 634 now. 634 thumbs ups. We have 916 people still hanging out with us. Fantastic day, guys. I really appreciate this. Helping me out with the thumbs ups, pushing it higher and higher and higher. Keep hitting those thumbs ups, and that'll bring more traffic in here. We'll tell folks why they should buy SoFi, why they should buy GameStop, why they should buy ATIP, Gores, 23andMe, and everything else. They come in here, they will hear all the good things to know about these stocks. The more thumbs ups you can give me, the more people will be sent here by YouTube, and the more people sent here, the more we'll hear the glory of the GameStop, why they should be in here. 162.12, pick this stuff up. It's a bargain right now. Hit that thumbs up for me. 646 now on the thumbs ups. They're coming in. 649 coming in again. Thank you, everybody, for helping out, giving momentum to this channel. Yes. Is that cheap? SoFi, 1750, 340? No, not cheap. It's actually expensive. If you can buy 15s, you might be better off buying 15s, or even 1250s. You might be better off getting 1250s. Just better price. Uncle Bruce, I'm down on all my calls for the stocks you recommend, but they're at least 4 months away, and been buying them for the last 2 months on the way down. Have another $5,000. What do you recommend? Just keep checking out these calls. Cheap. Get them in, at the money, just in the money. This is where you want to be, because these are the contracts that will react the most, the quickest, the most dramatically. and get your handle on these guys. Absolutely. AMC 34.86 up $1.43. It's given up a bit of ground, but still up on the day. And we're coming on a little bit on GameStop now, only down 427. Thank you, Jennifer. We got the egg toasted egg bagel here, a sesame seed with the Heinz 57 with a slice of cheese on here. Oh, that's so beautifully toasted and roasted bagel. This is wunderbar. Thank you, Jen, so much. Let's dip this in here. Oh, my. We got the ketchup dipping right now. Oh, yeah, it's going to be so good. $15.98 on SoFi, $162.28 on GameStop. Let's get these shares to go higher. Thank you, Jen, so much. We are reloaded to continue on to the greatness that we deserve. We get $16 on SoFi. Yeah, baby, let's go. Cheese. Real cheddar, baby. Real cheddar slices. No cheese food. Oh. Yeah, nice. Just be ready. Just be ready. Bagel time. When he hits 89 miles an hour and goes back to the future. That's what he knows more than us. Look out, baby. Oh, so good. Breakfast time for me. I hope it's breakfast time for you out there. Yeah, look on that cheese. Look at the pull on that cheese, baby. That's real cheese. Oh, yeah. $16 on SoFi. $161.50 on GameStop. Let's go. Yo. How about August 20 Gores? $15 strike for $1.15. I know you don't recommend these short-term positions, but what do you think? We got the good news coming. Well, we have the takeover of Gores by Matterport, but you cannot. You're giving yourself a month after that date, obviously. So July 20th is the shareholder vote. That's in 5 days for Matterport to take over Gores. You got an August 20th expiry, and you're just out of the money by $1.25. So you're risking $115 a contract. Let's be honest, it's not a lot of money. You buy 10 of them, it's $1,150. The stock goes to $1,750. You're laughing. You're just laughing because you're going to have a $350 contract for $115. Nice return, triple your money. But you are the gambler. There's no question you're taking the risk. Just had my breakfast. And she, indeed. 16 on SoFi. 161.74 on GameStop. Let's go, people. The Dow down 22, S&P down 11, NASDAQ down 63. We get close to break even and we back off. We get close to it and we back off. I'm kind of waiting for the Dow to break the barrier and then go straight up from there. We are closing in on a new all-time high for the Dow. If we can break through this resistance level here of the break even, we'll have to see how this goes. Yeah, I would if you have fresh cash, I would move into the lower premium contracts because you want instant reaction. The stock goes up $3. You want almost all $3 to come to you right away on these contracts. Shares go up to $20 a pop. The 1750s you got, well, they'll take care of themselves. They'll come back up again. But I want you to seriously make some money on these 1250s or 15s. The 1250s in the money right now by what, $3, three and a half. You get a $4 move on this stock. You're going to get $3.50 move on that contract. That's $3.50 to you right now in your pocket. So if you can pick some of those up, I would grab those. That will go a long way against the average costing on this $17.50. The $17.50s go up anyway. Obviously, they'll pop back up. They'll be worth $2.50 book plus premium. They'll be like 4.5 to 5. They'll be close to your $6.22. But you're going to make your money on 12.50s or 15s. That's where you can make some good money right away. I mean, you're right at the money, in the money. It's absolutely going to come your direction. Anyway, it's just me. My thought. 159 on buy limit. Well, maybe it'll come to you. Maybe it won't. My earliest calls are 10.15 on AGC and ME10 at 12.5. Nancy, I bought a $75 put on Royal back in June for $5.26. Jan 21 expire. It's worth $9.53 today. When should I sell? Beautiful job, Nancy. I'm very proud of you. Beautifully done. The shares on Royal Caribbean down to $1.43 to $74.77. You're now in the money, and it's still falling. And it's just a matter of what you want to do here. You've got a nice gain. Nothing wrong with this gain. You virtually, not quite double your money, but close. This stock, the lower it goes, the richer you get. And I think this thing's going lower, not higher. I see more logistical problems coming up for Royal Caribbean. I don't see like unabated, unabashed, carefree buying now. That has come and gone. That's what moved it to 96. We're now into hard reality on the cruise lines. The hard, harsh reality. And that is that the startup costs for these cruise ships are going to be mega. And they can't make any money right now. Even sailing, they're only sailing at a third to a half capacity. They are losing money on every cruise. They have to give up most of the spots to people with credits. These guys are bleeding money and will bleed money for another year. And so the shares to the $60 neighborhood, $55 neighborhood is absolutely doable. At least let it drop off a little more, another $5, $6, $8. And that might take your contract to 15, 18. Nice return on your money. Nicely done. SOFI. Let me take a look at SOFI here. By the way, the Dow is positive 2.4 now. The Dow is up. We have turned positive on the Dow. Get ready, guys. Looking good. 1608 on SOFI, going higher. Options on SOFI. You are talking about January's, aren't you? Let me take a look at January call. So I'm looking at 1750s that are 340 to 345. The 20s are 274 to 280. The 15s are 4.25 to 430. The 1250s are 515 to 560. I like the 1250s at 515 to 560 because they're in the money. $2.5, $3. Well, not quite $3. Is it 350? 356 in the money. I like that. There's only about a $2 premium on those 1250s. And if the shares go to 20, they got a $750 book value plus some premium. They'll be over $9. You'll have a nice little gain on that. On the 15s, they're at 425. If they go to stock goes to 20, they're only worth 5. They'll be worth 6.5 on the market. You'll make barely 50%, but on the 1250s, you'll practically double your money. That's why I like those more. That's kind of where I'm leaning towards, in the money. I think I've watched Bruce eat a bagel like 100 times now. Uncle Bruce, please re-explain the GameStop short situation, please. GameStop short situation. I haven't been talking about the GameStop short situation lately. I really haven't been doing it. There's a perception out there that there is a huge short position on GameStop, and that hasn't changed. We've heard that consistently since January and before. But lately, I have not been talking about it. I've been talking about GameStop, the corporate side. all the good moves they're making corporately that I like. Any ideas for a low-risk investments for a small portion of the portfolio? Buying Apple, IBM, Microsoft, SMH, the ETF that specializes in the computer chip shortage. There's some real solid ways to go there. Just to name a few. Nice, Uncle B. Uncle B. A German school photo. Where is Lederhosen? Where's the Lederhosen? Yeah, well, this wasn't a German school. This was a Canadian or a NATO base school. So this is really North America. A little North American sanctuary inside Germany back in 1961. All of us army brats, as we were called, went to schools like this across Europe, and in this case West Germany at the time. That's what we had to do. Had to ride the bus both directions every day, to school and back home. I remember those were green colored buses. The school buses were army green. I remember that, and they were Mercedes buses, Benz buses. I remember those, not the rickety North American type school buses. Yeah. What can I say? Bruce is in a physically unrelenting short position. Caroline Sexton, people noticed last November that GameStop was short over 100%. Retail started buying and there became a shortage. Shorters couldn't cover. Price jumped, could theoretically continue. That's true. Uncle Bruce, I purchased lesson number 1 with PayPal. When and where will the link show up for the class? Thank you. Send me an email. Send me a private email, and we'll send you a link to it. We'll double check your payment on PayPal and make sure it's gone through. Some of you are sending us payments on PayPal that are being held for review because you're not from the US or Canada. You're from overseas. There are delays. They have to clear the funds. Then they give you the release. They notify us. We keep an eye on it. So that could be the reason why you're not getting the release yet. AB, as a source of income, how risky is it to buy 3 months in the money calls on SMH or something similar, and having a consistent exit strategy, sell the contract 10 to 20 above break even, etc.? How risky it is to buy a 3 month in the money call? Okay, I don't understand where you're coming from here. You sound to me like you're writing a call, not buying a call, because you're selling the contract 10 to 20 above the break even. I'm not, AB, you got to help me out here. I'm not quite understanding what your question is. But then again, I'm old, so what do I know? 1602 on SOFI, 161.03 on GameStop. The Dow is negative again, 17.6. It got positive, went negative, waiting for another run. It's going up 2, down 1, up 2 steps, down 1, up 2 steps, down 1 all morning now. That's what the Dow's been doing. Now waiting for another run to break it higher. And will it take all the indices with it? That's what we're going to watch. Time to have the second half of my bagel. Man, these are awesome. Thank you for being here, everybody. I really appreciate it. Where did you and your dad go for a lot of the Volks marches in the small towns when you lived in Germany? They gave out the coolest pewter medals. Yeah, I don't recall that. It's probably too young for me. I mean, by AB saying, I mean, buy October, November call, for example, and sell it as soon as it pops above 10 or 20 or so above your break even. Buy a call, for example, and sell it. You're still losing me, man. What, you're buying a call, you're making money on it, you're selling it. I don't know what this question means. I'm having trouble here. Uncle Bruce, options trading on GameStop shows at the money calls being bought and exercised immediately with matching puts being sold way out of the money. How could this be affecting the price? I don't know, random. I don't know what's going on there. Some reorganizations being done. It could be market makers just doing adjustments. I don't know. Repeat if it takes a little dip, and repeat if it takes a little dip. Again, I still don't know what you're trying to tell me. I just am not getting this question. $162.31 on GameStop. Dow down 3.5 points, coming on again. Again. Mm. 16 on SOFI, 162.33 on GameStop. Oh. What I didn't realize as a young boy with that photo you saw there is I didn't realize at the time, and how could you, that my grandparents were living in a small little village that they lived in their whole lives, and they died there. I mean, when they passed away in this village as well. My grandfather passed away in 1965. My grandmother died in 1974, something like that. What I didn't know at the time, that my father definitely was aware of, was that the border between West Germany and East Germany was about 12 miles away. That's all it was, 12 miles into the west. So if there would have been any hostilities between the Russian troops and the Allies, this region right here where my grandparents lived would have been the front lines, possibly the front lines. As a 6-year-old, you don't get it. You can't possibly comprehend it. But as an adult, it hits home that my father was based in a NATO base 30, 40 miles from the front. 30, 40 miles from the East German border. And there were troops on the other side in their bases. The Russians were backing up the East Germans. I mean, it was a serious situation. And the time that we were in Germany was from 1959 to 62, which included the Berlin Wall going up in 61. And the entire armed forces of the United States and all her allies were on worldwide alert
level, like whatever level, the highest level possible. There was, at any moment, war could have broken out had anyone twitched the wrong way. So scary that again, I was oblivious to it all. All I know is that all I knew at the time was we were scheduled to come home to Canada in 1961, but we didn't return until 1962 because all transfers were canceled, were delayed. Everything canceled by 1 full year. And on the one hand, my parents were delighted because my mother and father, being from this actual area in Germany that they were stationed in, my mother was only 35 miles from her parents at this Canadian Army base area that we were living in. She was 30 miles away from her mother and father that she left when she was 21 years old to come to Canada back in 1953. So to be back in Germany with her husband and 2 children this close to her parents and grandparents was a godsend for her. Absolutely. There would have been no other way they would have ever seen each other. I think she would never have seen her father alive unless she had been able to afford a plane ride from Canada to Germany in 1964-65, which I guess they could have afforded that. She would have been able to see him maybe on his deathbed, but she saw him in 62, still healthy and physically active, not knowing, of course, that he was going to pass away in 1965. I mean, who knew? But her mother and grandparents, she saw them all, with her children that one last time for this 3-year window that just happened to fall into the lapse, which was extended, like I said, from 2 years to 3 years. Unbelievable. When I think about it now as an adult, I really get it now. Like I get it now, how big a deal this was to my parents. And as my parents aged, the next 10 years of their lives, the next 15 years of their lives, it hit home to them even more that, wow, were we ever lucky that my dad was in the Canadian Army. They got posted overseas, and his particular group got posted, and then they had this 1-year delay because of the Berlin Wall crisis that delayed the return. Oh my gosh, just on and on. What hardship I had to go through as a kid coming back to Canada was another matter. This gain on the other side, priceless for my parents and for my father to see his brothers and his cousins and the same with my mom. All the families, the survivors of this horrible war in 45. Here they were in 61, 62, 15 years later in West Germany as it's coming out, becoming a superpower, an economic superpower. It was just happening. By 65, 66, Germany was on its way to becoming a top 10 country of the world economically and has been there ever since. But for my parents to see the recovery from 59 to 62 was really important to them, and of course meaningful in such a huge way. Yeah, what you don't know as a kid, what you learn later, and what you get to appreciate as you get older, you really figure it out. Anyway, there you go. Just a couple of thoughts from your old buddy here, Uncle Bruce. All right. Okay, AB is saying, okay, for example, Bruce, because AB, you got to help me here. Buying 10 November $225 SMH calls, all right? SMH is trading at $254. So buying 10 November 225s for $35.50. And that's a break even at $260. A month or two later, stock price is $280. Sell the 10 contracts and do this regularly. Well, of course, I get this. Now that makes sense. Of course, you buy them at you're in the money. You're buying them for $35.50. You're only paying about a $5 premium, $5.50 premium. I get that, because if you add the $35.50 to the $225, it's about a $260 price, and the stock right now is $254.27. So if the shares go to $280 in the next couple of months, these contracts would go up nicely, because at a $225 exercise price, trading at $280 or $85, they're $55, $60 in the money. They would then have a $55, $60 value and buying them for 35, nice gain. Yes, that's a great strategy, except I wouldn't be buying Novembers. I'd be buying further out. I would even look at buying in the summer of 2022 or longer, because you're going to find, shockingly, that the cost of those aren't much higher than these. And you've taken away a 90-day window of problems, a 90-day problem window if one were to occur. And I'm talking about the variance lighting up again and everything backing off and stock market having a 10% correction, these going to 240. You take that away from you because you've got 2023 contracts perhaps. If you have those, you can go 6 months with nonsense and have these go down to 225, 235, 240, and then bounce back to 254, ultimately go to 280, and you still win because you've got all this time. You have to be really conservative on a strategy like this. Half of it is the price you pay for the contract. Getting a 225 at 35.50, very conservative. Number two move, give yourself time, and November is not enough time. You've got to have November the year after, or even longer than that. Buy leaps. Look into the costs, AB, and check them out. See if they're worth your while getting. That's what I would do. All right. Thank you for getting back to me on this, though. I appreciate you making sure I get it because it wasn't clicking originally. Seems people are in stunned silence as GameStop is fading. We are right now at 164.70. We're only down 292. We did back off, but we're coming back on again. 164.80. We're coming back to 165 here. AMC, 82 million volumes, setting up for big moves. AMC now, by the way, IBM is down 23 cents now. Coming back. AMC up 215 to 35.58. It's coming on again, and that's moving a GameStop again. It's coming on. It's 164.75, going for 165 on GameStop. SoFi 1607. It's not giving up the gains. It's coming back on. I think the high is 1620, isn't it? Yes, 1627 on SoFi. We're only 20 cents from the high of the day. We're coming on the SoFi trade. 6.38 million today. How about this? How risky is this? It's not risky, but go longer out and it's not at all risky. That's what I'm saying. You'll give yourself a 95, 98% shot at making money. If you can go out long enough, I would recommend looking at that. And then you don't have to buy so far in the monies theoretically. Maybe you can get away with buying 230s or 235s, which will cost you less, or you know what I mean? Look at all those contracts. BW morning a bit late. Sweet fancy Moses. Look at SoFi. Uncle Bruce. Why is $16 a wall? Shorter sellers defend, willing to die on. Is it just psychological or something more to it? I think it's. I'm not sure if it's psychological, but it was a wall, but it's gone now. 1610. We're back up again. Good morning, you beautiful bagel heads from Bizzle. Don't fret about GameStop and others. I know it sucks to see, but it's a long game, and your thesis hasn't changed. Keep the conviction going. 164.44 on GameStop. We are looking up. Uncle Bruce, this is a great way to start the day. SoFi call, 25 January. I will lose my money. Should I sell it now? No. Do nothing. Your stock's going to go higher, and you have until January. By the time January rolls around, this could be $50 a share. You sit here and get ready to buy your beautiful pimp outfit, because we are going to start walking around looking like this because of how much money we're going to be making. Rita, you are going to look so good when you get your own pimp outfit, making all that money that we're going to be making on our SoFi shares and GameStop and all our calls. Oh, we're going to be pimping big time. We're going to be looking good. I'm loving this. You just sit tight, babe. You're going to do just fine. Just fine. Bad twitching. Depth Com4. GameStop dip. Do like this. It was Finding Nemo. Just keep buying. It worked in the movie. Yes. Where was this in Germany? Good memories and reflections on the Cold War. We were based in Zost. That's kind of the base area that we were based in. My parents were very near a place. My grandparents were very near a place called Hanmunden, which is a village that is today is a heritage site, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with the actual village inside the walls are 700-800-year-old buildings. Really amazing from the Tudor period. I'm not sure what to call it. an amazing tourist place today. Even Hunmunden at that time, people were living in these places. These were 600-year-old houses at the time. They were living in them. My parents met in that region. And my father lived in Hunmunden after the war when he got married to my mom. As a matter of fact, when they got married, that's where they lived first. The first few months of their marriage in Hunmunden, first year or two. And then my father immigrated from Hunmunden to Canada and then got stationed back to Germany 7 years later as a member of the Canadian Armed Forces, moving with his wife and 2 children now to Germany, into Zost, which was 50 kilometers, 50 miles, maybe 40 miles from Hunmunden. And Hunmunden, 20 miles from the front, from the East German border. Amazing. Just, oh my gosh, amazing. Anyway, GME coming back on 164.25, 1602 on SOFI. Okay, and on the SMH example, buy longer, got it, but should you pick that exit strategy if you hit early, exit now, 280, if it dips again, repeat? Well, again, AB, look, if you buy a contract for 35 and it goes up to 55, 60 bucks, you take your gain and then you roll over into, take a quarter of the money, a third of the money and buy new calls further out, at about in the money, maybe at 260s, 255s, and ride it again. Sure, it's definitely worth a look. I am stunned in silence on the future of GameStop. I'm in stunned silence. Okay, all right. Well, I'm not. The Savior says GameStop hires an e-commerce all-star team, MSM. The company doesn't have a plan. Netflix hires one guy with mobile gaming background, MSM. The company becomes a gaming heavyweight. There you go. Spark Random Retro, there has been due diligence on Superstonk that suggests that shorts can do a reversal transaction. To close short position on paper, short buys 100 shares from the market maker, one of two, and then says, and sells the market maker one call and one put with the same strike price. The market maker exercises the call immediately and remains share neutral. The short now has a FTD, failure to deliver, for the shares. That's to the market maker. They bought the shares to cover the short, but then sold the same shares back to the same market maker. It's on the SEC website showing how shorts can pretend to cover on these positions. Very interesting commentary, and we've talked about this in the past bit by bit, but it is a most interesting topic. There's no doubt about that. A lot of due diligence on that. Oh my, that jacket! Oh yeah, baby, we're going all out when we make this money. Gonna get the furry felt hat, get that furry felt cape. Oh, it's gonna be great. Pick nose. Is there a more elaborate explanation for GameStop decline this month than evil hedges shorting? More sellers than buyers. We're at 165.12. You get oversold, the stock comes back up. What can I say? You know what? It's harder to change GameStop rather than Netflix. AMC back to $10 soon. Back to $10 soon. I don't know. It's 36.36. It's up 293. You got an army of 4 million plus people who own this stock. This is a completely different company today than 6 months ago. The last insider that had stock were the Chinese guys that bought a 30-odd million share block. They blew out at 14. As soon as they got out, there were no insiders left in this stock. It was all held by retail, and they knew it. They smelled it. They sensed it, and the retail investors came in on this thing, and there was no resistance, and here we went to $70 a share. Here we are at 36 right now, up $3. GameStop 166.23, down $1.39. GameStop coming back on 1606 on SoFi. We're going higher. Dow is up 3.4 points, 6.6 points on the Dow. Up again. Get ready. I smell money. $50 a share in January for SoFi. Glad I went all in on this thing. Let's see, John. I know what my Christmas card is going to be this year. A big pimpin'. That's it. This is in the Hanover area, Hunmunden, but not Hanover. No, not in the Hanover area. Literally just tuned in. I saw Bruce finally gone the whole hog. That is full pimpin'. I knew it was inevitable, but still seems kind of sudden nonetheless. That's it. Pimpin' ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy, baby. Feb 7 is Super Bowl, a.k.a. SoFi Bowl. Bill, each share of GameStop is a winning lottery ticket. The price paid for the winning ticket is irrelevant to the payoff. I was an army brat born in Germany too. We're like twins. Yeah, we weren't. I wasn't born there, but I was there from between the ages of 4 to 7. Yep, got there at age 4, came out at 7. My parents, my father applied for a transfer to go to the Gagetown, New Brunswick base because he had heard that the Gagetown, New Brunswick marching band regiment was going to be the next one to go to Germany. And they were hoping that we would come back to Canada. He would be transferred to Gagetown, and then within 6 months, we would go over to Germany. And at that time, the deployments, instead of being 2-year deployments, were now 3-year deployments. And the thinking was, for my mom and dad, if we could get there in 62 or 63, then we could stay until 66. And would be another 3 years in Germany. And I don't know if my mother and father had thoughts, wishes, hopes, and aspirations of staying there after 3 more years or not. But as it turned out, he got denied the transfer. It didn't happen. And so he came back to Canada, with the family, and then he resigned from the army a few months later because he had an option to sign up for 3 more years. And his thinking was, I'll sign up for another hitch, which would have been his 3rd hitch as a military man, if they were transferred to Germany through Gagetown. But it didn't happen. So when his time came up, he resigned, and he was discharged with full honors and benefits and so on. And he then entered the private sector, and that's when he became a very successful musical instrument salesman because of the Beatles. And the Beatles made my father technically a millionaire within a couple of years. And that is a great video on Traveling with Bruce. There's a video there about my dad becoming a millionaire because of the Beatles. And if you ever want to watch it, you go to TWB, Traveling with Bruce, and enter in the search bar Beatles. Just enter the search bar Beatles, and you'll find a couple of videos that have the term Beatles in it. And you'll find the one about my dad, how he became wealthy. Coyote, T, you missed the start of the show when Uncle Bruce walked onto the camera with a diamond-encrusted pimp cane worth $300,000. And he said, 4'8", but doing great. It was wild, but the stocks went up, so we ran with it. If GameStop owned a dog that walked on water, they would be criticized for having a dog that can't swim. There you go. I think Netflix would have a similar problem Apple does with their Apple Arcade offering. There'd be way too many complaints that small kids can play adult violent games and scare off publishers. There you go. Yeah, Spark, so glad it's on the SC website explaining fraud and manipulation while doing nothing about fraud and manipulation. You gotta love that. Again, some of these subreddits feel like DD factories. Yep, that's right. AB, GameStop has been dealing with the politics involved with selling games, different animal than the film industry. I like pizza. I like it. That's right. That's multiplicity right there. They still live in Hanmunden in these old houses about 40 miles from where I live. There are some villages from around here from the year 1000. That's right, 1,000 years. I agree. It's incredible. It's just the most incredible thing to see. You can go there and visit these places. I really enjoyed visiting Hanmunden. This was 2015. Took my mother to Germany one last time. I escorted her there, and I was there with my uncle, her brother, and wife. We walked the streets of Hanmunden, which is where she was first living when she was married to her husband. And I found it very moving. Really brought home, the early days of my mother and father's relationship and that region. Beautiful region, gorgeous. And we went to the little village where her mom and dad lived their entire lives. Really, they're at post-war lives, and where they raised their children, and ultimately where they passed. And it was great. And I remember that village. Again, I was there in 1962. I remember little snippets of it and saw it now live as an adult. And powerful, so powerful. And my uncle was showing me around. He said, we used to run together. We used to run all the time. You were 7 and I was 12. And I'd give you a head start. You'd start running and I'd catch you. He said, you see that house? Yeah, we ran around that house all the time. I said, oh, wow, man, this is so cool. Really enjoyed that. It was just so nice to be back to see that. A lot of memories. What can I say? For my sister, She was 3 and 4, so she has no memory of it, but I do for sure. There you go. You know what? Pimpin' ain't easy, but neither is dancing with clear platform shoes, pumps with goldfish in the soles, especially if they're stilettos. It's not easy. But you know what? When you have the money, you have the time to practice walking around with stilettos, platform heels with goldfish in your heels. Oh, yeah. SoFi 16.14 up 62 cents. We're going up again. 167.62 on your GameStop. Going up. We're unchanged right now. Unchanged. Going green on GameStop. Again, coming on, baby. We're up 330 on AMC. 36.73. How about that? You got to love this. The Dow up 363. Go, everybody. Let's go. Here we go. Uncle Bruce says Gorilla Pimpin'. Come on, SoFi, gonna be loading up on seersucker suits, and I'm gonna be pimping out there. That's it, baby. What's up, guys? What's up, man? I have family in Darlater in Dar Oz. I have family in Eider Obenstein. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anybody else lose more money than they make in a month last week? Yep, says Gail. Does the P stand for prison or what, dude? I've been to Gagetown. Let's see. We have 708 thumbs ups right now on my thumbs up count. Thank you, everybody, for helping me out. We'll need 192 to get to 1,000 today. Is it possible that we could hit 1,000 thumbs ups today? We have 16 minutes to go before I end the show. Could you guys help me out, get me to 1,000 thumbs ups? Is this actually doable? We're close. This is cool. Great week to buy options for me this week. We all want to watch it except on Influx. Expect an influx on those videos. We're going to watch that video, Bruce. We're going to watch that video on your other channel, how the Beatles made your dad rich. That's going to be cool. I lost all kinds of money this month. That's the fierce spirit, Kayla. I haven't sold a thing with my options are getting murdered. Beatles got their start in Germany. That's true. Hamburg. Mine too. I'm for sure, Tony. It's like swimming underwater, I suppose. Eventually they will come back up for air. Not fun to watch, though. Do those 1,000-year-old homes have plumbing, electrical? Kinda. Yeah, they're on the outside, they look authentic. On the inside, they're modernistic, kind of, sort of, but they're all historical. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I was buying the dip a week ago. I should have waited. I smell money. What is going on with HEIP? It's below $8 a share, $7.92 right now. I agree. Do they still have an upside in the next 6 months? Because their silence is disturbing, and would the lockdowns affect them again? I don't know about lockdowns. Tony P. Drat, free thinker, Uncle Bruce. This line of storytelling is incredibly intimate. SoFi on the move. Tony P., if that were the case, hindsight. Let's see. I smell money. If anything in a pandemic is causing people to be lethargic for over a year, should lead to more people needing physical therapy when they start moving again, right? I agree. East Coast lunch bump coming. The P is most likely my last name for those wondering. Jake, it makes sense, but my calls don't go out that far, and my crystal ball is in the shop is getting fixed. Just closed a loan to buy more GameStop. Bruce, can you say, but don't forget the cream? Come on, SoFi, it's time to fly. 16.20. We're only 7 cents off the high of the day on SoFi. It's going higher. We're at 166.41 GameStop. We got a 3-point gain on the Dow. What is going on here? Jake, I smell money. I feel you. I have a couple expensive member contracts that I'm not happy about right now. 16.23 on SoFi. Coming on 16.27, the high of the day. We are getting close to the high of the day on your SoFi. And I sense it's going to go higher than this, even higher. Volume 6.9 million shares on SoFi, and we're climbing 16.22 right now. Here we go. Jake, exactly. Plenty of us with much shorter terms in case something happens. Speaking of bleeding, my early NSH calls before December open are awful. You don't need much to make this market turn for you kids. SoFi 16.25, 2 cents. From the high of the day right now, 6.93 million. The volume is coming in on your SoFi. It's going higher. It's going to go higher, up 70 plus cents on this stock. Woo-wee. I have my hand out towards SoFi like Dr. Evil attempting to hug his son. Come on, boy. Come on. Oh, man. I know Uncle Bruce feels strong in their acquisition of competitors, buddy, but I don't like the ATIP move. They bring nothing new other than cash, which can burn fast. They said, I have calls out to 11.19 at 10 and 12 and a half just in. 7.92 on the ATIP, down 43 cents. It is a bargain down there. What can I say? All righty, 16.26, 1 penny away from SoFi having a new high on the day here. Some are like a museum original state. Those actual people live in modern inside. They are incredible buildings in Hunmunden. Cheap calls. John, Bruce is reading fast like he needs to go pee. Swoosh, SOFI, go, SOFI 16.27. It's matched its high of the day. We're back, baby, up 75 cents on your SOFI today. You might be getting richer now. It just jumped to 16.35. It just popped. It's up 83 cents. Just popped. Jeffrey starts ATI physical therapy at a buy with a $12 price target, yet it goes down. 16.35 on your SOFI, up 83 cents. How about that action? 16.34, up 82, 84 cents. 82. Oh, we're looking good. We're looking good here. 16.30, 16.39 high trade just happened. Whew, looking good on the SOFI, kids. Looking good on your SOFI. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Like butter, hot knife through hot butter. Went through 16.27 like it wasn't even there. And it is popping now. Short squeeze. Can you say short squeeze? Is that happening? I don't know. 16.39 just a moment ago. 16.32 right now on 7.2 million. The volume is coming on big time on SOFI. And guess what news came out today? Nothing. Just talking about their shareholder earning meeting in August. They're talking about their conference call August the 12th. That's it. So it's telling me they are pretty excited about what they want to talk about. They can't wait to talk. It's going to be great. Let's hope for the other stocks doing the same thing. That's all we need now. That's all we need now. A little shot. Just a little shot. Oh, my. Kids, it's going to be a lot of fun around here. I think we're going to have some fun. Can't wait. I'm not complaining at all. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, everybody. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thanks for becoming members. I love you guys. 742 thumbs ups. Thank you for that. 158 away from 1,000. No, 258 away from 1,000. That's right. 258 away from 1,000. Thank you for 742 thumbs ups. We might make 800 for this show. That's pretty cool. I haven't had 800 in a while. I appreciate this. ATIP taking a hit today. Yes. Where was that? Yes, my SOFI call I just made earlier is doing nicely. SOFI still down for the week though, right? Yeah, it is not, Richard, because you told us to buy at 19 plus. Any news on Gores? Haven't been here for a while. 5 days. It becomes Matterport. Awesome. Auntie Tony P. Just hang in there, kids. You got to go to 1620 before you can go to 19. You got to go to 1680 before you can go to 19. You got to go to 1850 before you go to 19. But before you go to 50, you got to go through 19. So 1633 right now. Get ready. We're going higher. You're going higher, guys, on your SOFI. Up 81 cents now on SOFI. Looking good. Interesting stuff. The market down 13.7 on the Dow, 11 points on S&P, down 65 on NASDAQ. Oil down 29 cents right now. 1630 on SOFI, over 7 million traded now, 7.34 million traded. It is coming through with volume here. Wow, interesting volume. 36.93, 37.11 on AMC. It just jumped 20 cents, up 368. This is coming into the high today. 37.38 is the high today. 37.11 on AMC on 103 million. There is power coming into AMC, and there is power coming into GameStop now at 166.88, 166.90. Only 2.5 million, though, traded on GameStop, but the stock is coming on. 16.25 on SOFI, 7.34 million shares traded. Going to go higher. Dow down only 7 now, down only 6 on the Dow now. Coming on again. Another run to the plus side. Will it take everything else with it? That is the question. IBM right now is sitting at down to 61 cents at 139.21. It's killing my option players. They're just driving themselves into oblivion here. They can't believe the frustration. You just got to hang in there, though. Just hang tough. What can I tell you? Wow, what a day on the day. Day on the markets. 16.25 on SOFI. 166.90 on GameStop. Can it break through again and hit a new high on the GameStop today? Wouldn't take much from here. It would not. It just would not. Okay. BRB, got to go. Oh, dear, ATIP, laughing out loud. That's real quick, Uncle B. SoFi is flying. What can I say? I added several hundred SoFi shares and averaged up to over 17 right before the dip. I'm good with it. 17 will eventually look like a super sale. I agree. A lot of talk on SoFi on Reddit. That's what I'm believing. I believe there would be a lot of talk on SoFi. When you're up 75, 80 cents on a stock that's just been crushed day after day after day, and then boom, all of a sudden Reddit will light up. Yeah, you got that right. Will they ever light up on this thing? It's oversold. ATIP, the ugly duckling for sure, as of late. At this point, maybe they should have stayed private. Geez, come on. How about some news from these guys? Well, we're at 788, down 47 cents. They're not talking. The volume on ATIP, 364,000. Very quiet right now. Very quiet. Kind of wonder if they're up to something too. Are they up there? Are they pulling off a deal here? Are they doing some kind of a merger, deal, acquisition? They can't speak right now. What's happening? I don't know. SoFi, says Ashley. Exactly, says Kayla. 1619. GameStop, 166.49. The Dow, down 12. S&P, down 11. NASDAQ, down 61. This is it. This is the market. We got 5 minutes to go, and this show's done. We have 755 thumbs up. 755 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, everybody, for their helping out. Gore's down 17 cents. 23andMe down 12. Fifth Wall down 34 cents to $11. Vector down 9 cents. Navsite down a penny. Starboard down a penny. That's it. Vanik Vector's down 4.54. Home Depot up $1. IBM down 63 cents. Dow down 8. Nasdaq down $1.14. Apple down 53 cents. Tesla's up $3. Bed Bath & Beyond up a dime. BlackBerry up a nickel. Royal Caribbean down $1.55, 74.65. Norwegian down 75 cents. Carnival down 45 cents. Amazon down $22. Facebook down 4.80. Google down 15.37. JP Morgan up 78 cents. Banks can make money and have stocks go up. Goldman up 251 to 376. Oh my gosh. What does that mean? Bank stocks going higher? No. We can't have that. They make money. They're not to go higher. If they make money, they're supposed to go lower. Isn't that the way it's been going this week? It's been bizarro. A bizarro week this week is what it's been. Yes. The United States nation's top nurses union says the pandemic is not over. Bring back universal face masks, they ask. I would listen to the nurses. I kind of trust them. If I had to listen to a nurse or a politician about wearing masks, who would I trust? The nurse or the hack? It's tough questions. I'm going to go with the nurse. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to go with the health professional that does nothing but look after us all the time. I'm going to take the shot that maybe the nurse who puts their life on the line to look after us. I think I'm going to go with that person rather than the political hack. That's my hand. That's where I'm going. Uncle Bruce, would you be willing to review the volume and price action from January 28th when trading was halted? How much volume dropped? The price hundreds of dollars. I haven't got time. I haven't got time to do this. Let's see. Uncle Bruce, with the direction ATIP is going, are you sure volume is only 300,000? Seems more like 300 shares. I don't know. I can't wait till we're all celebrating. Loading up on the ATIP. 788, picking it up. John Clancy's picking it up. We're going to be doing well. These are just the dog days. No, bring back the masks. American frontline doctors. I've been vaccinated for 2 months. Haven't stopped wearing my mask hardly at all. Be damned. I'm still wearing mine too. I go to the grocery store. I wear my mask. Yeah, I still wear. Bruce, I have been told that nurses are liars and frauds promoting a global conspiracy. So I don't know, man. It's hard to say. These politicians are honest, God-worshiping people. Why would they mislead us in any way, shape, or form? I mean, a politician is the next thing to a saint, don't you think? I mean, but these nurses, the conspiracy theorists that these nurses are putting out rumors all the time. Didn't expect ATIP to fall this low. 787. Jake, Zach, I'm with you. People think I'm stupid for wearing the mask after a vaccination, but the vaccination doesn't mean you won't get sick. It just means you won't die. Zach and Bruce, nurses and Bruce are shills. That's the real. There it is. Shiverly me timbers. There's oath. Their oaths have changed. It's a conspiracy that millions have died laughing out loud. It's a conspiracy. Those graves are pretend. Yeah, don't worry about that. I still see how people fight over a simple piece of cloth or paper. Yeah, I know. You expect your doctor to wear a mask in the operating room. You expect it. You demand it. But, in the middle of a pandemic, don't be wearing no mask. It's a sign of weakness. Really? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, man. Just another patriot there, Oaths. Zach, yeah, but it's like wearing pants. I hate pants, but I wear them in public, but I hate it, Germ theory. That's just a theory. Germs. Come on, germs. There's no such things. There's no germs. Come on, there's no germs. 16.16 on SoFi, up 64 cents. GameStop 165.67, down $1.95. That's what we got. 7.84 now on ATIP. How are we doing for thumbs ups? 765. Thank you, everybody. It doesn't look like we're going to make 800 today. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Thank you for joining me today. And Jennifer, appreciate this so much. Thank you for the thumbs up today. This is great. We got the highest number in days. Thank you for joining me and following this. Thank you for those of you reaching out who want to join us for classes. We're going to do our classes Saturday and Sunday. Aggressive trading strategies to make money on buying and selling options. And on Sunday, writing options. Aggressive trading strategies on writing options. We're going to be covering those two topics Saturday and Sunday. I look forward to having you join me. A bunch of you reached out and said, yes, I want in. Send me an invitation, Bruce. Just hit my email and say brucefarmer@hotmail.com. brucefarmer@hotmail.com. Just say, Bruce, I want in on your Saturday class. I would like in on your Sunday. I want in on both. Send me an invite for both. I will send you an invitation. You can then register for those classes. Get your payment in. We'll lock up your spot for you. And we'll see you Sunday at 12 noon and Sunday at 12 noon Eastern time for about a 2 hour, 20-minute session. And we'll cover some topics there. Thank you, everybody. Those of you who have been going to the website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca, thank you very much. Check out the website. Let me know if you like it. And those of you who've been acquiring your copy of lesson number 1 and lesson number 2, which we did last weekend, thank you very much for that. I hope you enjoy them. I think you will. We've got those edited down to about an hour and 3/4, 2 hours, something like that. Check them out. I appreciate that. Fantastic. Thank you all for being here. It's good to see you and have you come through. Have a wonderful day today. We'll see you at 3 o'clock this afternoon for the last hour of trading today as we cover the final hour of trading. We're now at 16.18 on the SoFi, up 66 cents. Coming on, looking great. I love it. I love it. I love it. And let's see what's going on. Fabulous. Uncle Bruce, I picked up 2 Apple $145 calls for next year, March 22, for $15.20 each, hoping for a 190-200 by then. Right on, man. Right on. And on July 2, I made an ME call sell of 30 contracts at 20. Made an ME call sell of 30 contracts at 20 cents each. Okay, I don't know what that means. Did you buy them? Did you write them? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to believe because I'm not a scientist. Well, okay. Don't worry about it. Just do whatever you think's right for yourself. Just do whatever you think is right. 16.23 on SoFi, up 71 cents. Going higher, yay! High of the day, 16.39. 7.7 million. It's coming on again. 16.27, coming on again. Oh yes, SoFi's having a good day today. Join me at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We'll cover this. We'll cover this story here to see how we're going to do. And let's see if it all works out for us. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'll see you later. Take care. Bye for now. Here we go.